nasty for me.
Hey, Ryan Lane, let's get it.
Too real. It's Jonesy in the morning. It's Jonesy. With shade and laughter me.
With the shade and the laughter me.
Come on, somebody. In your car, in the house, on the highway. Jonesy in the flyway. Show you volume up, it's a party. We can do it again and again. Come on in, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get it moving like.
What up, Jonesy?
Hey, what a way to start a day. Go and say hi, she on her life. She told it. Mouth too slick, too slick, too slick.
I know that.
Hey, Jonesy, Jonesy in the morning. Got to live nasty for me.
Girl, it's giving nice.
It's Jonesy in the morning.
Jonesy in the morning.
With shade and laughter, shade and laughter me. Na 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 na.
Jonesy in the morning.
Settle down, settle down. Why does it say 0 people in here and I see people in here? Why does the count say 0?
That's a great question, because I was about to say the same thing. Because if you look on the other side,
So what is going on?
This only says 1 watching, and all these people are in here. There's a glitch somewhere, even on YouTube. It's not. You guys can see us and hear us, right? Yeah, it is a lot of people in there, but the count's wrong. I don't know.
Asia! Oh my God, Asia. I know the count is wrong. It's inaccurate. Should I go out and come back in? Is that going to do anything?
It's going to restart the live. Hold on. If you, we would have to restart completely. Hold on a second. Let me just look at something.
What's going on with Michael Sean's live? Asia, I'm trying to call you. Asia, you in the live, and I'm trying to call you to tell you that I'm not your friend.
It's very weird. It says we're in as WWE Iran. They must have hacked into YouTube.
Oh no, I put that.
Oh, you did?
Because I wanted to talk. You know, I'm a wrestling. Look, I've got my alarms for wrestling. Like, what? And I wanted to talk about the war. I did what you guys been telling me to do. I haven't dressed up for the occasion. So now what?
So now it's saying on the numbers, it says 1. You have 0. But there's a bunch of people in here.
So take the hashtag off?
Yeah. Can you just take all of that out?
Okay. Well, I don't know. Am I capable? How do I go back?
Let me see if I can do it.
I'll be trying to listen to the people. I'll be trying to take advice. I bumped into one of my old producers from my second album, Chad Elliott, aka Dr. Seuss. You guys might see him sometimes on social media with Natasha Simona, who's another broadcaster friend of mine on the West Coast. And he gave me if you need help, because you need help, I said, what kind of help? He goes, why don't you use a microphone? I'm like, I have one right here. Then use it. But then I remember when we tried to be all fancy with microphones and headphones, we were losing connection.
Yeah, it was too much for you.
Do you think I'm advanced enough?
I think you're advanced enough that we can try to test it.
Is it too many moving parts this morning?
Can
you not erase it?
I did already. I'm trying to see if the count's going up, but it hasn't. Someone also said something about going on with YouTube today. So continue with the show. I'm going to do a little research.
All right. So just to let you know, first of all, good morning, my lovies. Hello, lovies. Asia, I'm not your friend. I'm always your friend. Asia, I'm not your friend. I had so much stuff to share with you this weekend and I couldn't. And congratulations to Jaden, I think. Because you posted, but you didn't tell me. But I know how we are about our kids' success. We let them tell. Even though we're their moms and we want to tell, it's their news to tell. So I get it. But, girl, she only left for a weekend. And I'm like having withdrawals. In this red cup is the best ginger ale ever in the world. The only problem is it's slightly flat, and that's the worst because I want it burned, but I don't want Pepsi. It's the Dollar Tree ginger ale. Baby, in my opinion, this is the best. The best. But it's a little flat, and that's what you get. That's your dollar, bitch. Yeah, it's not kicking like I needed to kick. That's what happens. And I guess I shouldn't have left it out. But I didn't leave it out last night. I left it out. Well, it was out for a few days. And I said, let me bring this to my room. How you ailing? I'm not. I got to pour this out. I'll be back. Oh, and I got to stretch. Oh. That was horrible.
Guys, could you do me a favor? Yeah. Could you, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to chat, one at a time. Could you guys come out and go back in? No, don't even do it. I just saw the number just dropped again. Don't even worry about it. There is something going on with YouTube. Oh. So I just looked at Down Dictator and it tells me everything that's out. And last night YouTube had a problem, major issues, but it must be going on this morning because that number went to 3 and then it just dropped down to 0 and we didn't lose anybody.
See, what's bothering me is that, God forbid, we are under attack or at war. Oh, wait, we are. How are we going to get information if we relying on YouTube, social media to communicate with each other to find out if our family and friends are okay? See, they testing.
Yeah, they are.
They testing. That's why I'm going to stay right with my pen and paper, writing letters, longhand. So then do I even bother going on Instagram and asking people to come over? Because I ain't going to be able to tell if they do.
I mean, it doesn't hurt.
All right. You know, what? I feel, hold on, guys. All right. I feel, wait, it's too much bright. Like what? Oh, maybe I'm shining because I got a day. Maybe that's why I'm shining so brightly. I was going to turn the lights down. I said, bitch, it ain't going to matter. That's the day on you. How you get a whole day? You don't have a traditional job, but you got recognized and got a day. I'm going to show you guys my day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But enough about me.
Bro, you gotta explain that. You just threw that at everybody. You didn't explain it, where you got it from.
I was gonna put it back. You know, I'll have a whole bunch of shit over here by 10 o'clock, by 11, and trying to do better. So Friday, I was invited to speak to, it's called Purpose Talks, and it was curated by the Irie Jam radio station. Shout out to them. And Sin and her husband, they're the runners, the owners, and all of that of Irie Jam. And my friend Kyrie Edwards, y'all know Kyrie. He ran for Brooklyn. Yep. They asked him to ask me if I would come and speak about resiliency. And I'm like, who better? But let's go. So I went, I had a speech written, but I wound up, you know how when you get in the room, sometimes it can either make you freeze up and just want to read and leave, or it warms you and makes you feel comfortable. It made me feel so comfortable. Thank you, everybody that was there. Then I went off script and I just started really speaking from the heart. And so as I'm about to wrap up, they go, not so fast. And then they ask for Honorable Stephanie Zinnerman to come down and give me this thing. This thing is a day. So it just says, whereas a native of Queens, New York, Ms. Jones rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most recognizable and impactful figures in urban radio, breaking barriers for women, particularly Black women, in an industry historically dominated by men. And whereas she honed her musical talents at the Fiorello H. LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts, and continued her studies at Syracuse University, laying the foundation for a dynamic career in music and media. And whereas Ms. Jones first gained recognition as an R&B artist in the 90s, it's a lot. They did their research, and I couldn't do. Yeah. Ow! My hand just got slammed in the thing. So I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm honored. And I really got to thank you guys from the bottom of my foot all the way up through these hog-mauled thighs, then into this sometimes flat, sometimes swollen belly, to the top of my head. I have to thank you guys, because if you guys didn't catch me during that pivot, that abrupt pivot, nobody would be checking, right? It's a two-way street. Can you guys come over to YouTube? If you can, it's glitching this morning, but if you can come over to YouTube so I don't have to talk both ways. We're at Pink Champs the show. I always do this. Like, why do we always do this? Come on over. All right, thanks. So thank you, all of you, for showing up for me. Because things like that wouldn't happen if I wasn't making an impact and if you guys were not responding. So thank you, and thank you, Nationwide Bus Charter. Nick, I know we shout you out every morning when we do the Rompy Sports Report, but I just want to shout you out because you've been believing in me from day one when we connected. You are a stand-up business guy. Whenever people tell me that they reach out, you always take care of their tax or their whatever it is. So thank you for riding with me, because you could have stayed and you came. I also want to thank Make My Fish, Harlem and Yonkers, both places. Please make sure you guys visit, stop by, get a plate, order some food, and tell them Jonesy sent you. That goes a long way. They'll stay on board, you know, if they see traction from Jonesy. So thank you for those of you that already go to the one on 116th or Yonkers. But please, if you have family coming to visit, you don't feel like cooking, whatever the reason or excuse, please stop by. Make My Fish your fish experience. Okay. And I also would like to thank Carla's Kids. Carla's Kids is a daycare facility, but it goes beyond just daycare. She does a whole bunch of things. I'm actually going to interview her in in the next couple of weeks, but she's also a sponsor of Jonesy in the Morning. I don't know if you guys remember, Envy used to do commercials for her back in like 2009. He was doing commercials. Well, she's come to Jonesy now. So thank you, Miss Carla. Thank you for your support. She's also going to be a sponsor of Pink Champs when we start rolling out the episodes of Pink Champs, and as well as Make My Fish. They've also jumped on board with that. And my founding champagne sponsor, Lay Cool. The Cool in the Gang family is on board. I don't know if y'all saw the postings this weekend from the Cardi B Damned concert. And Lay Cool was in full effect. We were in Suite 112. How funny is that? And the champagne was flowing. The food was flowing. It was a great environment. And I'm so overjoyed to be in partnership with Lay Cool Champagne. So you should give it a try. If you're a champagne sipper, give it a try. And if they don't have it, ask the liquor store you go to order it. And I like the purple bottle is the First Lady Rosé. Ow. So, good morning, everybody. I can't gauge whether we've got 100 faces in here or not. So, I'm just going to go ahead, see who is in here, do our little roll call. Kim from Harlem is first, but Kim, I can't ring the bell for you because you're on the inside. But I'm acknowledging that you're first. So, hey, Kim, hey. And our real first one goes to Natalie. Hey, Natalie. Hey, boo, hey. So, good morning, Natalie. Che Bella. Jean Bea. Gandhi Girl. And Danielle White. Good morning. Welcome. Anita. Good morning, Anita. Mobetta. Good morning. Did anybody get their merch? Garcelle. Good morning. I'm sad I missed you at LP. Saw you. Oh, wait, what's LP? Oh, Llewellyn Park. And why not just call it Llewellyn's? Saw you singing to Mark on his IG. See, we went there after we left Cardi. Like, I think it was before halftime. I don't know how many songs she did, but after the third one, I was good. Because y'all were there for Cardi. I was there for Lay Cool. In my partnership. Carmen Jones, good morning. And I'll be back. Mark is a dear friend. Sherelle, good morning to you. Hey, Chat Girl. Hey, Ms. Kamika. Elaine Williams, good morning. Hey, boo, hey, back to you. Curvaceous, good morning. Mo James, good morning. Antika is here. Ulysses is here. Rhonda Walker is all the way here from Maryland. And C8827. Good morning. And I hope you had a good weekend too. Did everybody have a good weekend? Brown Karma, good morning to you. Nikki Hall is here. Reginald Garrick is here. Fendi Flavors is here. And True Johnson, welcome. I think you're a new name. Hey, Mimi. Hey. Hi, Trinero. Tyrone, what up? B-Dubs, what up? Calvin Eason, good morning. Two Girls Moms, good morning. Libra Scented, welcome. Asia, I hope you're still in here, and that's why you didn't answer the phone. Because I was calling to tell you, I'm not speaking to you, but I am. You know how we be playing around. Ayo, good morning. Live loves life fully. Good morning. Cool kid, sorry. Jesus, I think I need to clean my glasses. Alana, Donna, good morning. Are you new here? Or are you just new to the chat side of things? This is bothering me that I can't gauge how many people we got. I can see the dirt. I can't see, but I can see that. It's not even really dirt. It's like foundation, which I'm not wearing any today because I'm not going to be putting on makeup to come to the living room. Like, not going to waste makeup, and I'm not going to fuck my skin up. Hi, Pam Sullivan. Good morning. Oh, it just started scrolling on its own. All right. So, hi, Chef Emily, Star Gemini, Rid My Yellow Diamond. Welcome. Do you have a yellow diamond? Hi, Jodeci. Oh, let me send Mike Sean the invite to join us. Hold
And
on.
can I ask everybody that's in the live today, could you just make sure you thumbs up so we can gauge how many people are in here, especially since it's glitching and we can't see the true count? Thank you very much.
But you know what? Hold on. Where's Mike's? He having to go in freaking contacts. I got Mike Epps, Mike Fox, Mike Sean. All right, let me send him this then.
Imagine if you sent it to Mike Epps and he would have came on. Had a surprise for the morning.
I still might. Look, I still might. Let's see what happens. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel radio. All right, already fucking up. T and 5. All right, so let me close this. So let me begin by saying this. I have been encouraged. I never took it seriously before now, to start going into the schools and offering some of the gems that I drop here on the show. Because you never take time to pay attention to what you've gone through, how it could help other people. I just assume everybody goes through the same stuff. And then I'm hearing that my lived experience has value, right? So to all my educators, principals, program directors out there, especially as we're heading into summer programming, I am now offering a series of interactive workshops and talks for students and parents. From resilience and real-life career paths in media and music, to preparing for private and boarding schools, to conversations with young women about identity, confidence, and navigating today's world. If you're a scholar athlete and you want to know the correct path or a shortcut or the proper steps to advance that journey, if you're looking to bring something meaningful and engaging into your school or program this summer, I'd love to partner with you. So if you reach out so we can build something impactful for your students, and you can reach me at bookingjonesy@gmail.com. Who knows? I hope it helps. So let's get to the fuck shit. No, let's just get into it. Let's just get right into it. Oh, thank you. Somebody sent something for something. Let me acknowledge. All right. Hold on. Hurry up. Thank you, Nicole. Appreciate you. Hey, thank you. Thank you. The rest of you slackers, get at me with the Cash Apps and the Zells. Come on. But you might want to hold your horses because guess what mother brought you? I brought you back some Cardi B merch. Come on with it. Come on with the come on with the come on. Come on with the come on with the come on. I've got this in an extra large. I've got this. This one's got the bling. The blingy, blingy, bling. Can you see the bling? In a medium. I've got this blingy hoodie. In a medium. And I've got this hoodie. This is frosted. You can see that. And this is a large. The bidding starts now. Let's get a fierce bidding war going on these items. I feel like I should hang them up behind me. Should I?
Well, I would say yes, but you know how your backdrop is a little sensitive. Okay.
It's a new poll, so it might.
If you would have had the right size, I was gonna grab it right now.
What, a 2X?
No.
Oh. What size you need?
I believe it extra large.
I have an extra large.
In Cardi?
Yeah, I have an extra large.
Well, we'll talk about it.
All right. But once it goes, Giddy. You won't get that. Giddy won't get that. All right, hold on, because the house was freezing because I turned off the heat last night. Now I'm burning up because I got this thick ass hoodie in the house. And I think it's supposed to be warm today, but it ain't warm yet. So I don't understand. Get your auction on. Get your Cardi on. There was a song that these people in Philly made when I was doing radio. There's a new group, a little kids group, I think. I don't even remember. But the name of the song was Get Your Party On. The hook was, so get your party on. So get your Cardi on. Get your Cardi on. Hey, get your Cardi on. And I used to tease them. I think they sent it to me. Just, trying to get some acknowledgement, and I actually wound up playing it every day. It's kind of hard to, what the hell do I have going on here? So get your Cardi on. Get your Cardi on. Get your Cardi, get your Cardi on. Get your Cardi on. Y'all kind of could see that. You kind of could see it. Why do I see one viewer? All right, let's see what's going on here. The bling one is this one. Lovely Cardi with the doves. Can you see it? And this has the frost. this has frost. And that has bling. This one has bling. I'm not taking it out the plastic because it's so pretty. This is so pretty. I think my lights are too bright. So let's get this Cardi started, right? Let's get this Cardi started quickly. Was anybody there? Was anybody there? Oh, if this banner falls on me, and you know what? It looks like it might. Is this banner swaying? How do you sway? It better not. Because this is a new banner. I mean, it's a new stand. It doesn't have the tripod. It's a flat base. But I think I was supposed to put sandbags on it. But you know me, always a shortcut. Hi, Disco Nika. Today's show is brought to you by Brenda.
Well, our Jonesy's are cooperating. Even though we see one here, we have 107 likes. So I believe we are above the 100.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Thank you. See how Black people, we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure a way around the glitch. Is she sitting a sliced guava on sliced guava? Who, Cardi? Are you serious? I don't know. But you know what? I like her showmanship. That's what I will say. I'm just not I don't know. I'm not into the girl rappers. They don't really talk. They don't meet me where I am. Right? And I'm certainly not paying thousands of dollars for somebody to talk. I'm not saying it's not a talent. It won't get my money ever. Hi, Eric. Yeah, it started Friday when I got that day. And then we went to Skylark and Tana Gardner. Oh my God. Giddy was there. Kim from Harlem was there. Jodeci was there. Grayson couldn't be there, but he sent his, his love and all the things. And who else was there? Giddy, is this from you?
Yeah, that's the things I told you. I got you. Remember, okay. The other person was there that gave you the bag.
Yes. So thank you. And I don't even remember the name of the person that gave me the bag. I don't remember. I don't even remember how I got home. I don't. I think I had a driver Friday, I think. Which is good.
Yes, you did.
Okay, good. Good, because do you have the Whitney versus Wendy interview? I remember
it was Ridmai, wasn't it?
Was it Ridmai?
Yeah, wasn't it, Kim?
Thank you, Ridmai. Thank you. So thoughtful. No, I don't know if I have that interview on these discs. I have not gone through all these discs. Wasn't there, but I joined your IG live. Looked like a great time in your suite. Hey, Jet Black Straight. Good morning. And Nandy is 108. Hey, Miss Britt, as long as you're here. I just see what looks like sliced fruit in the background. Oh, no. Oh.
And Jonesy, you missed something that night too. Before you got there. They are so lucky that it was so dark in there that I don't have a clear picture. But Jodeci and Elaine was calling themselves hot stepping, and Elaine almost flew across the room.
How?
Jodeci swung her.
Now look, Elaine, when I first met you, you fell. We got to work on your balance. I didn't even realize until she told me that she was the one that fell, or that something, it came up. We were at a brunch I think it was for one of my friend's birthday. And Tori's wife. And she was dancing and she fell. She had on a beautiful yellow dress. That's what I remember. And it went, I think I have it on film, actually. Yep, I do. But I'm not going to bring that up. And I'm not going to ever show anybody. But you will have to work on that balance. Elaine. Yeah, CM. I'm not into the girl MC thing, but she did put on a great show. And I don't need, like, you opening your legs like that is probably a skill. But having had 2 sons, I'm not impressed. Like, at some point, we all did this. So when does that become part of a show? Now, all the girls were dressed up like little prep school, Catholic school girls. So they look cute. And I like that they dressed that way to support her. Like, everyone was in character. People be dressing up to go to concerts. And I never understood why when you ain't the one on stage. Like, do people really check each other out at a concert? Is that when you, like, put on your finest stuff? I'm just asking. You guys can comment. Oh, let me put the comments on the thing. No, I remember that. That interview was probably on YouTube. That Whitney Wendy thing. Which I will add, that came after my interview with Wendy that Star from Star and Buck Wild blocked. Whitney called my house 2 days before. And she probably was high and proceeded to tell me off because her Lionel Ridenauer used to be her label person. And he and I were friends. So he put her on the 3-way. And she started going off on me. And then I asked her, I said, you need to, say your words so everyone can hear. Because you do have a position, I guess. And she said that her and Bobby would call the next morning. So when I got to work and I told Star that Whitney and Bobby might be calling in, the blocker and the hater and the everything he could to keep her from calling in that morning. Called her all type of crack whores, all type of disrespectful cunt, this and that. She wasn't calling in. That's how Wendy got. So that would have been my landing. So I have had so many blockers along the course of my career that I don't even know how I wound up making it through. Because I never wanted to do that morning show with those boys. And I can't even say boys because Buck Wild was fine. It's his brother that just was. But when people see the greatness in you and they think it might affect their shine or their climb, and if they're given the opportunity, which Ice Queen gave him full authority to do whatever he wanted, apparently, that's what they fucking do. So. Miss Jones, did you watch Price is Right documentary? Bob KKK Barker racist ass all women that worked for him sued him. I didn't. I was in the streets this weekend. Up until yesterday. And then yesterday, I had an amazing meeting. Asia, we're on the same wavelength. Che got an NIL yesterday to be the face of a shoe designer. A cleat designer. Giddy, you might want to get in on this too. The guy is dope. Like, he is so dope. He makes specialized sneakers. Whatever sneaker, it could be an Air Force. And he'll put whatever you want on it and it won't look crazy. And stupid. It's like very, very down to leather paint. So he asked Che to be his like ambassador, I guess. So yay. Oh, we love Elaine. OMG, Giddy, I'm gonna get you. She said she gonna get you, Giddy. Giddy gonna get it. Okay, so all right, so you want to look good wherever you're going. I noticed that dress up to go to a concert when I lived in Metro Atlanta in the 90s. I mean, I guess if you're gonna dress up, why wouldn't you dress up at a concert, right? I guess. Like, where else would you dress up to go? Dinner, maybe. Christina, you got your merch? Good to hear. Thank you for your business. Hey, Pixie Diva. So these are the pieces that I brought back from Cardi B, from the concert. That's up for grabs. You guys start the bidding so we can get on with the show. Them shows today by female rappers now is only performing the stripper dancing. Yeah, it was a lot of that. It was a lot of that. It was, the sound was clear because at least I was able to understand what she was saying. That'd be the other battle. Jay-Z raps so fast. His shit is so over my head. And then I can't even catch up. By the time I catch up, he on to the next line, which is my problem and my problem alone. He's doing what he's supposed to do, but I'm just saying. But I like the fact that she was herself, Cardi B, and she looked great. Yeah, I got to be comfortable at concerts because you know how I like to sweet hop, and sweet hop I did. They were like, "Hi, I'm Jonesy. In the morning, come in. Can we take a picture?" I like doing that. I like. Lucy B, yeah, I don't know. And Salt and Pepper and En Vogue and them are going on tour. Number one, I don't know if I need that in my life. I don't know if I need that in my life. I'm sure it's going to be a great show. Is TLC on that show? Then I'm not going because I'm not fucking with Chilli. And I don't care how much salt comes to your defense, bitch. Nope. I've been looking for a reason to not like y'all bitches. No, I'm kidding. The one that got slick back in the day is dead now. So Chilli actually was nice. But I don't like. And maybe it's not my place to like. Well, I was never really. The only song from TLC that I ever loved was the very first one, Ain't Too Proud to Beg. I lost my mind. I remember exactly where I was when I heard it for the first time, and I lost my mind. I loved it. It was right after my mom passed away, and I started sleeping in her room and in her bed, and it came on the video, and I was like, "What is that?" I never heard a girl my age sing that low. So it got my attention. And then when I heard that, and I need to feel loved, and I was like, melody and some gritty soul. Yeah, man. But did y'all hear the things that Chilli is being accused of saying, supporting, making donations to? Working with the schools and connecting with the kids is powerful. You've got a real gift, and it shows in the show. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm so slow to the scroll. Yeah, that nigga was a hater. That's why when I went to Philly, you see how God took me straight up and released me from that bondage. It was the best thing I did. And then I came back and beat him in the ratings. Beat you in the ratings, and then my partner took all your money. Took everything you had. He got your salary. So there we go. We're definitely talking about Chilli. Thoughts, opinions. Anybody want to come up? Where's Star and Buck Wild these days? I don't know about Buck, but I hear that Star is. I hear he lives in Atlanta, which is so funny because he used to talk so much shit about the Negro movement, moving down to Atlanta, and how bad it was, and how broke you had to be, and who wants to live down there. And then I heard he was living down there. I never was a Wendy fan, but watching you has sparked my interest in her. I saw a clip on YouTube that shows her walk out onto stage the very first show, then again on the very last show. I just want, like, Ray J, can you, hello, Ray J? Ray J, are you out there? Can you please just tell me what was in them drugs you gave my friend so I can make her right again? Allegedly gave my friend. Because that was the last time that she was of sound mind. Y'all too. You remember, and getting in that Suburban or whatever vehicle it was to go to Connecticut to fix your situation. And she wasn't the same after that and wasn't able to return to work after that. You asked to be up?
No, I got everything got kicked out. I had to exit and come back.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know.
All right.
I thought you saw me that I was X'd out.
I saw you. No, I did. But I'm like, I didn't know what happened. And then it said trying to enter. So, hi, Nikki Blue. Thank you, Jonesy. Right? That's what's up, right? Right. Wait, it's not the original In Vogue? Wait, I thought they were putting the band back together. Didn't we successfully get that girl to retire? She called herself writing a 4-page letter on social media. And we were like, okay. Because one of these things just didn't belong. Were you there for the 5,000 dance battle at the concert? No. Did that happen after or before? Before the DJ? I didn't get there till 7:30. She didn't come out until 9:30. Which I didn't mind. I didn't mind. Yeah, but Envy's version of the story isn't accurate. Right, right. If you're going to be MAGA, own it and let's move on. That is annoying as AF. They didn't court you too many times. The first time, it was an apology. I didn't know. I was standing up for veterans. I didn't know. I was trying to do this. I didn't know. But then they see you friending the Trump sons and, bitch, go sit down. Ain't nobody. Did you hear Nicki Minaj have MS? So is MS the disease or MS Michael Sean? I'm asking because I really don't know. I have a day, y'all. I have a day. I don't be knowing things no more. She got MS. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be OGing it to the Salt and Pepper concert. Right. This comment right here. I saw their performance online. iHeart Believe showed their entire performance. So why would anyone want to see them? See? And then there's that. Did you see how many cameras were on in my video footage at that concert? Chilli also said Black women need to date outside their race. But isn't she Indian? So how you speaking for Black and you're not even Black? Or am I ignorant right now? I know one thing. Let's get into this Todd and Kandi settlement, shall we? Or should we, before we get into that, should we actually do the Salt and Chilli thing, how Salt is speaking up for her?
the salt portion that I have is not audio, just so you know. But I have the Chilli explanation of Michelle Obama situation. And check the notes. It's all in there, so you can keep track.
No, I see it. I'm on it. She tried to make an excuse, and it's not working. You can't do that now with social media. People screenshot and save forever and wait for moments like this. They wait for your tour. They wait for you to announce that you're going on tour to start. Because I have a good inclination to believe that wasn't nobody thinking about TLC. And but for this tour, no one would be caring. So you should have done a deep scrub. Put the thing up, Giddy. Is it up there?
Hey guys, I wanted to come on here to address a few things that's circulating on the internet that's very concerning to me. Let me say this first. I have the utmost respect and admiration for Michelle Obama, and I would never say or do anything that is disrespectful to her.
We saw you.
I would never do that. And I had no clue that this repost had happened until I started getting phone calls and text messages from everybody. And I immediately went to my page to see what was going on. Now, mind you, I'm not very computer savvy, so I'm looking for this repost button. And I see that all of these buttons are very, very close to each other. And clearly,
oh, bitch, no, not close to each other.
Repost button. Again, I had no clue that something like this happened until I got all the calls. But of course, I took that down, and, you know, I would never post anything like that. I would never do something like that. That is not my character. I have supported the Obamas. I gave to the campaign, both runs, voted twice for him, and supported the organization that Michelle had in the schools for exercise for the kids. I would never do anything that's harmful or hateful to anybody. You know, I'm just not wired like that. That's just not who I am. And when it comes to organizations that I have donated to, these are the things that support the veterans. You know, I have always supported them, not just now, but for years. This is not something new. So I just wanted to let you guys know, you know, this from me, you know, that I would never do anything so disrespectful, and I would just never, I'm just not about.
But you are. And you need to be held accountable, and you need to just admit it. Tell us you was drinking. Tell us something. But the denying is not going to work. Ain't nobody set Chilli up. She should have never done it, and it wouldn't be nothing to be set up with. I respect you more if you said I did it because in that moment I felt this, or I felt that, or I wasn't being embraced by Black women and I felt abandoned. If you want to lie, make it interesting and slightly believable, wholly unlikable, but slightly believable wins. But to just absolutely say, I don't know what the buttons are. I don't know. Then, bitch, you don't need to be on the computer. Don't press nothing. If I don't know what it is, and you know I don't never know what stuff is, I'm damn sure not going to be trying it out. Not if I'm Chilli. Go under your fake page and do some tryout shit. What is that now?
That's just they're saying that Salt is backing her. But like I said, none of this is
We're
audio.
not backing you. Stop before we start getting on you. Now, I've apologized to Cheryl for clowning on her being bulimic and stuff back in the day. I went to face and apologized, but don't get me back on you. Stop defending what is questionable and stop making people think that they're wrong to have questions. Convince your concert mate to stand up and be accountable for it and explain. Don't try and skirt this thing away. It ain't going away. I mean, it will ultimately, because nobody give a fuck really about either group. No shade, I'm just saying. Chilli always sounded dense to me. Saw her video on Instagram trying to defend herself, confirmed for me she ain't too bright. And here I was all along thinking she was the bright one. Talking about she didn't read the fine print. After what Pebbles did to TLC, how you sign or give money to anything you didn't read. And that's a word. You're going to get enough of not reading fine print and just signing. So she was donating to the Republicans. So it don't matter if you was giving to Obama and them. You also went against it to give them. So to me, you a middle of the road bitch. I could never ride with you. I need pick a side bitches. Grayson, good morning. One of the companies had Trump's name on it. So how did you think it had to, what did you, let me post that. Brandy said it is the original En Vogue. And that's not sitting up in my room, Brandy, neither. So I believe this, Brandy. Yeah, that damn Dawn. Dawn is the Bobby Brown of the motherfucking group. Bitch, Dawn is Bobby. Bobby is Dawn, and Dawn is Bobby. Do y'all agree? Oh, I'd pay for that. That's all I'd pay for, quite frankly. If you can get Dawn to, even if she don't start with y'all, to come out, just to watch that little interaction, because I'm going to be seeing for all the things, seeing for all. I'm going to be looking. I say, I'm going to be seeing for all the things. I'm going to be seeing for all the things. If Bobby Brown / Dawn comes out. If you don't bring Dawn, give me Dawn or give me death. No, don't give me death. But I'm just saying, that's how badly I would like to see Dawn. Y'all, hi, Seneca. So it's Terry, Maxine, and Cindy. Mikhail, what are you doing? Like, interview deep diving? You've been here talking about Whitney interviews, Wendy interviews. Now you're talking about Angie Martinez interviews. What are you doing? What's going on here? I saw Cardi at MSG and I thought the production overall was really well put together. It was. Chilli apology was so weak. Yeah, we don't believe Chilli. She needs more people. Exactly. Or she just needs to shut up. Somebody else that needs to shut up is that L'Oreal girl. Please stop clouding the moments around Michael B. Jordan with the fact that you did actually, I know what I saw. You did actually say that he seemed corny when y'all went to high school and that he used to come around with his 8x10 photos and y'all thought that was whack and corny. You said that shit. You said it. And then when you went to interview him, he remembered you. And I agree with Godfrey, who said, kids, when you are in school and you get traumatized or tortured or bullied or whatever, you never forget. You never forget. You never forget. And then you grow up with that shit. So he just, if I was her, I would have turned the other way. I wouldn't have even tried to get an interview. And if I did have to get an interview, because he's the biggest thing out there, and I'm standing there with a mic, and my job is to interview, I'm leading with, I know, it was very piece of shitty of me. Ignore my words right now. You learned me a lesson. I should never have been clowning because them 8x10s are what got you here. So I hope you can forgive my stupidity. You know, I was young trying to fit in, not get beat up. You know how Brick City is. I would have said all the things. Because usually when you own your shit, we are a forgiving people. And he don't even seem like he on that type of time. Chilli's mom is black and native, and the father is Arab. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, not at that. I'm looking at something else. How you Chilean? Oh, he said, I see why Usher cheated. No good. Right. Bye, Chilli, we good. Exactly. Would it have been better if she had not apologized at all? Yep. In this day and age, now, she has to acknowledge it. Can't just ignore it. But yeah, it would have been better if she had not apologized. Stand on it. Stand in it. And even say, yeah, I did it. And in that moment, this is why. I wouldn't do it again. But yeah, I did it. And people would have to respect that, right? That's what adults do. And could be that white man she's dating, Joey Lawrence. Is she dating him? Didn't he come out with some racist antics? That's the little Joey Lawrence from the TV show. We grew up watching him, right? Nobody's stupid. And look, we separate, hopefully, the artist from the person. But it's too close to a tour, so you lost. Wait, I'll be right back. What star mean in person? Yep. Some days, you never knew what star you were getting from day to day. And years later, I identified that he might have been, drinking. Or allegedly, he might have been, in my opinion. Because it would go hot to cold, hot to cold. Look, they got the name of the place, Chilli, that you've been sending your money to. So, again, it would have been better for her to say something but not lie. Her boyfriend's brother is MAGA too. Like, it's all around you. And you needed a spin. You need to call Rachel Nordlinger. I'll be sure it's X. She has a whole public relations firm that can get you right. Maybe. But if you don't say something believable soon, they're not going to let this concert go. You'll be the distraction. And then we'll be left with one. Right. The buttons were too close, which means exactly that. This is what I love. Everybody knows. Ain't nobody stupid. She has to come out and tell us that she voted for Kamala. It don't even matter at this point. What's done is done. Moving on. So Kandi got to give Todd about $500,000. But I thought he already was coming to the table with his own businesses. So why it's not a... Let's just walk away with what we came with. Why? He got a bunch of cars. She got a bunch of cars. She got the Range Rover. It don't even matter. That's their business. Thank you, Georgiana. Georgiana understood the assignment, and she has already sent her lunch money for the day. Thank you. So her mother was right that he wanted her money. Why do you even think you deserve it? Why? Lucy B said nobody's falling for them baby hair tears. His wife wants to know, did I apologize to Justine Simmons and Soleil and Tommy Davidson? For what? For what? In a minute, you're going to be asking me to apologize to you. Don't come in here on Monday and get worn the fuck out. Justine Simmons. Who is that? Run's wife? For what? And Tommy Davidson, for what? Y'all pick me bitches. Always try and come and start it with me. I don't know why. I don't know why. You know, I have a day and all the time. I have a day and all the time. Dawn was funny. She used to be on season 1 of R&B Divas Hollywood. Oh. So had my meeting with my good friend Nikki Gilbert from R&B Divas and Brownstone. Make sure you subscribe to divine9tv.com. Divine, the number 9tv.com. That's her network. Looks like who was it that suggested that I call her and ask if we can do an R&B Divas New York? Whoever it was, you're going to get front row seats to the reunion show, I guess. Because just like that, it's happening. Yay! R&B Divas New York. I'm an executive producer. So is she. So we're putting it together. Who do you guys want to see on that? R&B Divas New York. I remember doing it with Lucy Pearl, and they always try and make it seem like she's the crazy one. But what I've learned is that's the world's way of silencing somebody that knows the truth and has the truth. Why should we not listen to her side? We grown enough to discern truth from bullshit and the little stuff in between. I want to hear it all. Them boys said she was the problem. They tried to say that's why every group she joins, it winds up breaking up. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because if she's good enough for y'all to go and seek her out of all 4 of the girls, what was y'all doing? What was your hand in it? Don't go blaming Dawn. Elaine, have a good day. Thanks for popping in, sis. The middle age tour. Stop, CM, because we own our grown here. We are happy to not be kids nowadays and have shredded lungs from vaping since you was 11. All right. Is there a vocal to this Todd and Kandi thing? Do y'all take issue with a man expecting a handout from a woman, a capable man? Remember, he was sold, I got businesses, I got property. Remember? He was sold that coming into the marriage. And now he happily got his hand out on his way out the door.
No, there's no audio on this. It's only
the list of what's
Yeah.
Take Me As I Am. Good morning. Right. L'Oreal. Yup. Yup. She trying to make the moment stop. Now is not the time. That shit happened so long ago. Now she got Claudia Jordan on some chairs with some chicks that I don't even know, but backing her up. Claudia, be careful the battles that you take up. We always like to stand up for our friends, but she was wrong because we all saw the video of when she said the stuff. That's why you either got to be. She used to be on Love and Hip Hop New York. Is that the same one? The L'Oreal? I don't even. But that's why you either got to just hide. If you're not about that confrontation life, just don't show up. If you're not about that confrontation life, this girl was super mean to me in high school, then just sit it out. Decided she wanted to run for an elective office in our town, and I refused to vote for her. She didn't win anyway. So karma has its way. Yes, Emily B. Yup. Yup. You better than me, because I would have went on an all-out campaign. And I would have framed it around bullying. And then I would have made everybody start thinking, do you want a bully governing you? Do you want your kids to be governed by a bully? If so, vote for her. And then I would have put the Polaroids from back in the day, pictures of whatever. Yup. That I also have time for. Matthew Lawrence, Joey's brother. Okay. Well, is that, now we back to Chilli talk. Is that, if y'all are new here, y'all got to keep up. There's no lane, traffic, signals, nothing. We just hop around as we do. Is that the proximity? Is that proximity bothersome to anybody? Because Joey Lawrence, I think, was the MAGA, which was surprising to me. I mean, I didn't know him personally, but yeah. So that she's with the brother. Is that like too close to the apple falling from the tree for anybody's liking? Going once, going twice, moving on. Hi, Tarnell. Good morning. These t-shirts and this hoodie that I dragged back for y'all, and nobody is bidding on them. Y'all know y'all want some Cardi in your life. Don't be Cardi to the party. Later, Jonesy in chat. Jodeci. Okay, have a good day. I think by the time I be getting to y'all stuff, y'all be gone already. You said Chilli's still chasing waterfalls. So stupid. Hi, Voya. Hey, boo, hey. I knew Chilli was full of shit when she had a dating reality show and had all these conditions for the potential daters. She said they had to be drug free. Then starts dating El DeBarge. Well, I knew that was full of shit because I was one of the girls auditioning to be the friend. How you auditioning for friends? I was auditioning for the friend role, and that girl Tiana, I think is her name, she wound up in it. Please, please tell me there's going to be an R&B Divas New York with Miss Jones. Yup. Exactly, Glow. Coming in here. This is not the, you don't want this. Who would you suggest to be on R&B Divas New York? I'm waiting for y'all. Thank you, Kim Travels. Well, I mean, I'm the anchor of the show, so obviously I'll be on it. But who else should I consider casting? And yes, you can get the other R&B Divas on streaming now, I think. And The Bottom Up, that show from The Bottom Up, it aged very well. It aged very well. You look at that story. Did y'all ever see From the Bottom Up? It was another one of Nikki Gilbert's productions. it talks about women that were in high places and had wound up either going to jail or getting in trouble, doing time, and coming back, trying to restructure their lives. Total. How about just Pam? How about just Pam? How about Pam? Dawn? No, seriously, who? Give me a list. Everybody. Thank you, Stephanie B. Yay. Me, Monique. Faith ain't doing it. Faith don't want no parts. I remember last time when she was doing it with Nikki and she was telling me how tired she was traveling back and forth. Hey, it really is a Mike Show Monday.
Hola, hola, hola.
The legend is here. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning.
What's wrong with you?
Miss Cardi B concert going, Miss
I got merch.
Got merch.
Nobody's buying though. They saving their money for Jay-Z tickets.
Yeah. I'll save my money to go see TLC and In Vogue. Yeah. Yep. I'm going. Yeah. If y'all see Jay-Z here in the files, I can go see Chilli when she's supporting Trump. What? What? Goddamn hypocrites. What? I'm going. He in the files multiple times. Chilli just followed the wrong people, even though she ain't shit for doing it. She just followed the wrong people. And she donated $800. First of all, that was embarrassing that her total donations came with $800. What are we talking about here? I could have donated $800. Like, if your donations could be on the same level as my donations, what the fuck are we talking about? It don't even count. Wait. I don't even think you can write that off. You can't write that shit off. Take this back. Take this shit back. $800. You affected.
They said, we tired of her talking about she ain't read the fine print. They said, Pebbles ain't teach you a lesson.
Hey, how about that? If that ain't teach you, we still ain't reading fine print.
And I said, unfortunately, if we don't have her, all we gonna have is there'll be nobody to go, well, I need to be loved. So we might have to compromise.
This is what we do. You know what who they always call when they need somebody? T-Boss, call Maya, teach her the parts, and Maya can do the parts, and it'll be just call Maya. She can do it.
She will do it. She gonna dance the hell out of every song.
Yeah, ain't no vocal gymnastics in them songs. Love TLC, but ain't nothing that somebody goes, oh, I don't know if I can hit that note. Oh, wait a second.
Right, you're right. That's light work.
Yeah, that's karaoke. You're good.
Speaking of which, R&B hip hop and hip hop bingo is popping the third Thursday of April. So if you want to be in, it's free to get in. You just pay for your boards, and it is $10 per board. So you can cash at me if you want. We're also doing a spades tournament hosted by Webstar from Chicken Noodle Soup. Chicken Noodle. So far, Jonesy signed up for the spades tournament. So anybody else, it'll be going on at the same time. If I have to break down and give y'all Cardi merch as prizes, and y'all be like, what the fuck? I don't want this. I want my $20 back. Nope. Somebody better buy this merch or these will be the prizes.
She got the Cardi B merch in the back. Is fucking classic. That is classic work.
Yeah.
How was the concert? Did you watch it at all?
I did. I watched it. I watched it, and then we left after like the third song. Because she took so long to come out. The show, we were there since I got there at 8. People were in at 7:30. She didn't come out till 9:30.
So you don't know if she had any special guests?
She brought out Fetty Wap.
Oh, that was the Fetty Wap show. I did see that. I saw the Fetty Wap. I got to admit, I didn't see the whole thing, but the intro to her bringing Little Kim out looked crazy.
Now that was in New York.
That was the New York one. So that I was like, I said, okay.
I wonder if Kim charged her for that. She probably did.
Yeah, I think she deserved. I think you got to know your worth, because that's a moment that went viral that helps the concert. throughout
pisses off your enemies.
And pisses off your. Whew. Cool boy.
So somebody said that Nicki has MS. I said Michael Sean or the disease.
No, keep me out of that.
I don't
Keep
know.
me out of that. Keep me out of that.
So, and I don't know if it's true or not. And the person that would know if it's true, we're not speaking. So, I mean, okay, we'll just wait for the headlines.
Well, my prayers, definitely. Right. I don't wish anybody, bad health or struggles in that. I did see that allegedly Jay did all this media rollout, I should say, knowing that Nicki's album was supposed to drop that same week, and then they had to push it. That was the alleged story.
Wow.
So while I do this, I take a little, but she was smart enough to go like, you can't fight the algorithm.
Right.
You can't fight it. It takes over.
I don't know if this is going to be good for her because Cardi, I was amazed at the whole, the stadium. She's been killing them. Now, I know a lot of that is coming from the label and the marketing dollars. So she's got to recoup, but she's got endorsements, I'm sure that, and advertisements to balance it out. So what I liked about her is how she connects with people. I say she reminds me of a young Jonesy, less the ranch sauce.
Uh-huh.
Not ranch. Less the ranch sauce. And that's the appeal for me. That's it. So, but after 3 songs, I was done because they're all about the same thing, like cursing out a nigga, telling him how he did you wrong and how you wish him harm, and next bitch pussy ain't as good as yours, like all that wonderful stuff that we did in the 90s.
You ain't see the masturbation solo that she does?
No.
Yeah.
I left before that. I was absolutely. Now that you're telling me, I'm glad I left when I left.
Yeah, that's a lot.
When she's acting like she's playing the guitar.
Yeah, that's a solo.
On her coochie.
On her coochie. Which would scare me if you can do that. That's a lot.
Which is amazing that they allow it to happen.
Yeah,
I don't understand. But then we are the country that kidnaps kids, eats them, abuses them, does nothing when they're shooting each other up in schools, don't protect them, but just won't allow them to be aborted, right? So now is the reason because you want to eat them. You got plans for them. That's why nobody can have abortions in certain states.
The world.
Breaking news.
The world.
Breaking news. Are you ready? So somebody in the chat has suggested that I do R&B Divas New York. So I reached out to Nikki from Brownstone.
Oh, okay.
And we had a meeting yesterday. And so it's a go. And I'm going to be executive producer alongside her. And I'm casting.
That's dope. And I'm sitting here going like, duh. I'm like, you haven't done one in New York?
They did LA. They did Atlanta.
That's fire.
Right? So I was asking everybody to put their thoughts of who I should reach out to, or who really have them bitches reach out to me. Because I'm not chasing. I did 90s girls tours. That's all chasing I'm about to do.
You would know more names because it always starts like the usual suspects. And then I think about the people that are already on tour. Like somebody just put a...
No, not tour, the TV show.
Oh, the TV show. So I'm thinking the usual suspects who are not on reality shows, who are not on shows, who are so you're just doing R&B Divas, you're just going to interview them.
No, it's a reality show.
That's the actual show. They're going to put you in it.
I'm the anchor on the show, and I'm the executive producer. And Nikki is an executive producer as well.
Oh my God.
Right?
This has made me nervous.
Wait, why?
Because I know your squad.
I mean...
No, I mean nothing.
I mean...
Oh, shit.
Let's be strategic. Wait, Nick said facts.
Whew. All right. Okay.
I said Pam from Total.
Yes. Are you cool with her? Do you have a nice relationship with her? Or
So I have no relationship, but they're fond. Well, the other two are good with me, so I must not have. I think Wendy had her hands full. I'm
Okay,
the
all right.
nice.
Pam from Total. Name the other ones so far. Who else?
Me?
You don't have any. There's nobody in the. They ain't put nobody in the
I gotta put the
atmosphere.
word out. I gotta put the word out. We gotta start like looking, telling people to submit if they're interested. Get at me. Do a little video on your phone. Tell me, you know, a little bit of background and why you think you should be a RB Divas New York girl.
That is fire.
Coco ain't doing that. Coco's probably under contract with SWV that the three of them got to do stuff together, I think.
So when they do this, they'll treat me like a third grader. When you do this, it doesn't have to mean that the artist was based out of New York. This is just the New York version of art. Do you have to be based out of New York?
Huh.
Because Chilli's available. But do you have to be based out?
You just got to come to New York for the taping then, I guess. I guess.
Oh, and the word gets out, your phone going to be blowing up. Oh, them emails, girl, what you been up to? How's everything been?
Just checking on you. No.
How the boys? How everything? how
And I'm not even on no, like, if you're a good fit, you're a good fit.
Right.
I just think it's dopeness that I'm like, I'm not attached to any, like, I don't have a traditional job, right?
Mm-hmm.
But God is sending strange opportunities my way.
Just happens. We'll talk
I
off.
feel almost like that needed to happen. Like I needed to be out of that place in order for.
Sometimes we want to be in certain areas that we are familiar with, and we keep going back. And God says, damn it, for the last time, that's not the spot I want you in. And we keep fighting to be in that spot. And it's not where you need to be. And these opportunities are going to keep coming. I see it in my life. I keep going like, how did this happen? Like, what? Why did you call me? I don't say it, but in my mind, when I'm on the phone, I'm like, what the fuck?
They're saying it should be New York based. They should be based out of New York. Yeah, but can't we just like make an exception for Chilli so we can get her ass?
Yeah, can't we just make honorable, like, you know, like, what's some degrees that you get that you never went to school and a doc, they give you, you know what I'm saying? You never went to school and they just give it to you and you're a doctor out of nowhere. And it's just like.
For $1,000, you get that.
Yeah.
Grayson, what you saying? Do it. I already agreed to do it. Angie B, the one from California. Nikki is Mickey Howard and Lisa from Cult Jam. Khalees, yeah, because Khalees would get annoyed with us so fast every episode.
Quit.
She would say she has no tolerance. Yup, I hate you so much right
now. It's coming fast. She living in Africa. She be in safaris with animals and shit, and then she come back to this. She was like, what?
I left the leopard.
I was one with nature.
Making my own food. And y'all, I don't need this. I got Nas catalog money. I got I got insurance policy money. I don't need this.
What are you talking about?
We need bitches. Here I go. We need bitches that don't need it so that they could say that and act like they're better than us.
Go ahead. Y'all try and get Khalees to perform at SOBs. Go ahead. Y'all see it. And ain't nothing wrong with SOBs.
But I can say no shade to SOBs.
None. That's a legendary spot, a stage that is legendary. They should be based out of NY.
That's a great idea, Asia, with Khalees. Don't nobody need Pebbles. Who said?
Why y'all shutting Pebbles down? Why? It'll be her side of the story. She'll get to say her side of the story. She'll say Chilli never read the fine print. You know what I'm saying?
She'll be the witness.
She'll be the witness.
She probably is.
I saw her skip it all. She signed that contract like you signed your cell phone contract. You just signed it.
Mike Sean, you funny.
The skit from the Ashkelon, you were going to.
It wasn't a skit. It wasn't a skit.
I wish it was a skit. In hindsight, I wish it was a skit. I wish it was something that we all planned out. And
that shit never aged. I mean, it aged well. It never got old. You can listen to it today.
Yeah, I was happy when I saw Justin Bieber allegedly go at him. I was like, get him.
Why?
Get him. Get him.
Get him. He's not gonna do nothing.
But he's a meanie with his words. He's a meanie with his get him, Justin. Get him. He was like, you don't know me. What we gonna have a dance off, Usher? Like, I'm scared of a lot of people. There's a lot of people in the industry I want no smoke with. You, my friend, are not one of them. Like, just let me take my glasses off. Like,
he tried his best to be tough.
He's like, you know me.
And
technically, I always wanted to say I kind of do, because my significant other of 20 years her cousins grew up with you on the same block in Tennessee. And I never got that off. I was like, I do know a lot about your shenanigans as a young man, but that's neither here nor there. I'm still not scared of you, and I'm not a tough guy. I'm not.
And see, he needed to look like he was standing up for himself.
Yeah. Just like you should have stood up for Justin. Yeah.
Just Divas, or do they actually have to sing? They had to have had some R&B records. I think Melissa Morgan. I mean, I don't know if that's.
At the end of the day, if you create a storyline, when you do the interview with these people and you see there's a storyline that can be effective, you can make people who are unfamiliar with somebody very familiar with somebody in these spaces really quick. But you don't want to do a whole cast that you got to do that with.
Right.
You don't want to spend a whole time trying to build interest. Like you want the name to be there off the door. Khalees is a great name. Like, trust, that is a great name. Like, if Khalees is on
if she's interested, she's got to be interested.
Yeah.
Because then that means she'll be willing to participate. Because I hate watching shows where people just want to keep their stuff quiet and think that you're not going to get asked about it in the house or at the table or wherever the sets are. Tanya Blunt. And I already made connection with her. She's coming on the show. Her and her husband, they do country music now.
Really? I didn't know that. Nope.
They're called War and Treaty.
That's some.
They are huge in the country world. They get mad respect. They're always at the CMA. They perform at these award shows. Yup.
War and Treaty?
Yup.
That's a deep name. War and Treaty.
Yup. Come see about them. Yep. Selena Johnson versus Nikki Gilbert, R&B Divas Atlanta. That fight was crazy years ago. Yeah, we're gonna move forward from there. Nikki don't have no bad feelings. She's grown. Self-admittedly, she's grown a lot, and she was learning. Everybody was learning, understanding. Deborah Cox.
I never even knew Deborah Cox was from New York.
Oh, is she from New York?
I don't know. I'm asking. Are they putting these names that are they based out in New York?
I'm asking. Lauren, that would be.
You can forget. Man, listen.
Sharissa, the singer, Any Other Night. Who's that? Sharifa, you mean? Who's Sharissa? Any Other Night. How'd that song go? And after watching the verses, I might ask Tank and Tyrese if they want to be in the cast, because
what
two of them going back and forth like little girls in the verses. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Those are the R&B divas. Like, bruh.
I mean, I only watched it for 15 minutes. I enjoyed what I was watching, but I couldn't watch it that long. But I enjoyed it. Did you watch the whole thing?
No, I just watched a clip from social media, and it was so annoying because they were arguing over Trey Songz doing a remix, and I thought we wasn't doing that. I thought we agreed to that. I'm like, bruh.
Just go.
It's really for the people to hear their favorite songs,
Yeah,
not a
just
real
saying.
battle.
Yeah, I enjoyed that part. I just couldn't watch the rest of it. I happened to catch it by mistake on TikTok, and I was like, "Oh, this is happening live." So I mean, I enjoyed the singing. I enjoyed them doing their thing.
Did anybody not do like because they're both real singers?
That's what I said. I said that's what I enjoyed because after watching Ray J and who was it that Ray J and who did he have
Doesn't even matter.
no, it was
It doesn't even fucking matter. That damn Ray J.
because when I watched two people actually sing and I wasn't worried about their voices cracking, I was like, oh wow, these this is amazing. This is
Right. We've become so accustomed and dumbed down to accepting the non-singing shit. And now we have to shut up and appreciate the show because niggas are actually doing what we paid them to do.
Yeah, they were good. They were dope. I appreciate that.
I'm just looking for a pen because I'm writing down these suggestions and I'm gonna start looking on people's social media pages and seeing what they got going on. Look at me. Look at me.
And while she's gone, if anybody's interested in the Cardi B merch, they're still available. Those are our last 3 items available for Cardi B, an iconic tour that's going on right now. Now, you may not want it for yourself, but I know you probably have a niece. You might have a nephew. You might have somebody who you can gift this up for. Hey, you can slide this in an Easter basket right now, right there.
Exactly. That's a dope Easter basket gift. Yup.
Slide that right in there.
Your grandbaby, look, she gonna really love Nana.
Somebody said Shanice.
Shanice? Oh, Sharice. Sharice ain't doing no reality TV. And she damn sure don't trust me to do it with.
Oh, God. But that would be an interesting storyline if y'all even knew what the storyline was.
So maybe Cassandra. But no, Cassandra's not even in New York. But she is from New York. So do they have to have been from New York when they were doing their stuff?
That's what it seems. It seems like they got to be based out of New York or originally from New York, or maybe the bulk of their career, they were kind of going with the New York thing where we took them as New York artists.
What's the starting bid?
For the Cardi B merch. I think the pink should probably be a little bit more. I think that one. Is that a hoodie? Is the pink
It's
a hoodie?
a hoodie.
Yeah, that one starts at 50. Now
No, I paid more than that.
You paid. Oh, you bought it inside?
No, I bought it outside.
But it was still official. It was still on the property of everything. Oh, yeah. So you paid $100.
Got a variation because I know people like bling, some people like frosted. So I just got a variation. So the bidding for the hoodie, it got to start at 55.
No, you can start at 75 because I know
75 because I got to ship this shit.
Yeah, you got to ship it. You got the shipping cost. I know a lot about that. Mind your business. I know a lot about that.
Kathleen just said 75.
Yeah, 75. 75. Starts.
All right, so the bidding started at 75 for the hoodie, and we'll start at 40 for the tees.
And the bidding starts now.
Is that the bidding clock?
That was the bidding clock.
She said 75 for all 3?
God damn, what type of Temu shit is you on? Spin the wheel. Get it.
Well, I can't even know. And then I wind up owing you for shipping.
And you ain't doing UPS with that shipping. You're doing post office. You'll get that. You'll get that next September coming up. You'll get that. I don't think the other lady
franchise. The ladies weren't originally from that particular city, right? Yeah, Monique was flown in, and Faith definitely was from living on the West Coast at that point. She said funds are tight. I know.
Gas is crazy. Crazy.
What's the highest or the lowest you've seen gas for?
The highest, I just saw it. It was 4 something. Because I looked over and I was like, glad I got a little car. It was 4 something. Because I remember the last time the gas prices went up, we were working at Hot 97. I remember I had to fill up my car, and it came out. Dude said, because in my part of Jersey, they still everywhere. They still pump it for you, so you get the grand surprise at the end.
That's the state. Yeah, that's the state.
And he came up. He said 125. I was like, I said, what did you put in my tank? Jewelry? Like what is it? Like what the? I said 125. I said that means I gotta put in 125 like twice a week, because I was driving that hour and a half.
Right.
So this is about to go.
But look, but then you wound up in Texas.
Yeah.
And got that blessing all the way back.
All the way back.
I wish you had bought a house out there.
I was about to, but my drunken ass, I ain't gonna tell you how much. Okay, I will tell you. How about this person? I will tell you. How about this person was doing the HUD homes and had come up to me and said, listen, that's when my credit score was stellar. He had run the credit score. He said, you can literally start with this one HUD home, and it was a certain amount of money that you got for him each month. So let's say my mortgage payment on the HUD home was like $700, because that's what it was. The mortgage was like $600-700. And the minimum you'd get back for each HUD home was between $1,500 and $2,000. Guaranteed. They took care of the rest. They just took care of the rest.
And what happened?
And I never pulled the plug on it. And this dude, who I still know to this day, he doesn't work anymore, because he just kept buying HUD homes. He just kept buying them. And it's in Arlington, Texas. This one development, shout out to my Mexicans, they all out there, and he just kept buying them. He's got a flood of them now. And he just told me, I was there for 9 years. He said, just buy one a year. He said, you're not even going to notice it. He said, you're good. You're just going to notice the money coming in. You don't even have to take care of having a handyman. The game that they had, the handyman wasn't even on you. You just had to purchase it. And I did not. You learn. I fumbled every bit of, let me tell you something. I'd have been at the Cardi B concert with you buying merch for no reason. You got that in a turtleneck? You got that in the turtleneck?
No, this merch is going to go. Somebody's grandbaby loves Cardi B more than Easter eggs.
Facts.
And it needs to go in somebody's basket. You said no thanks. Give me a Wu-Tang shirt. Shut up. Mike.
What?
Kandi and Todd. She got to get that nigga like $500,000. Now, we remember when they were about to get married, he kept saying, I got businesses. I'm not no scrub. I didn't come in this with nothing. Remember?
He's agreed to pay her ex-husband for it. In their divorce settlement, Todd will also walk away with 5 cars, including a new Porsche 911, the G-Wagon, the Range Rover. Maybe she didn't get off that bad, because I'm not hearing about alimony. Like, I'm not hearing about like a monthly payment. Like, I'm not hearing about.
Yeah, but she shouldn't have to. If they were half in those restaurants, right? Why am I paying you?
Because obviously they didn't go half.
So that was all for TV. She was just trying to save face.
I don't have my phone. I would love to know her net worth. I think she might have got off. Look, that's a big number for me. That's a big number. I'm just telling you. And to most people watching right now, that's a big number. But she might have got off easy just to cut that one check and cut ties and be like, you can't get nothing else. You have no hold on any of these other situations, any business situations. Like, the fact that she doesn't have to cut anything with her businesses tells me that she's a smart woman. And a lot of guys should learn from Kandi Burruss. A lot of men watching should learn. Stop all that. We so in love. We need to be business partners, and you need to no. Just stay. You stay my wife, and I stay your husband. Like, you don't need none of this comedy money. You're good. You don't need to organize my bookings. You don't need to. No, I'm good. I got QuickBooks.
It gets personal. See, right? You got QuickBooks for that, right?
I got QuickBooks. I don't need you booking nothing. I'm good.
Grayson says she should listen to Mama Joyce. It's only the money from assets they owned. No child support or alimony. She breaks it down on Lauren LaRosa's interview. Yeah, but I don't know if we can trust Kandi. Are we really going to trust the person that now looks like she got? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Smart as fuck. Yeah. But they didn't. So what they saying is they didn't sign a prenup to start this. Was that maybe that was the prenup, and they're not telling us the whole story?
That's what I know. That's what I know. And when you got it, when you started with a lie, now you got to keep up the lie. So I don't care if you talking to Lauren LaRosa and you saying that, it don't add up. It don't add up. And then it said that they both made $25,000 a month salary. So that's about $300,000 a year. So what the fuck? But then you got all these millions and it tied up in all these other businesses from what I remember.
Mm.
I don't really care. I just want to know why they divorcing. He don't have no garage space for them cars.
You parking them on the street.
Right.
That would be me. I ain't gonna lie. I have a car show on the street.
And you be moving them for alternate side of the street parking 5 motherfucking cars.
Every day. I come out every day. I gotta move the cars.
She pays him child support. No, she's not paying him child support. It says that neither of them are paying child support, and he's not the primary custodial person. She
First of all,
has.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry. No, you go ahead. Go ahead. First, go ahead.
She
Say
has
what you
the
were saying.
primary custodial. She's the primary custodian, and she has to go. She has final say over immediate day-to-day decisions, and he has the decisions over. I forget, but she don't got to pay him nothing.
First of all, you give me all them cars, I'm selling them joints. I'm keeping the one I like. I'm not paying all that insurance for all them cars.
Todd did. I think Todd did know that Kandi was freaky. I think that was why he married her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had them babies.
Todd never knew Kandi. How would you not know that?
We all knew it. We were watching Kandi's the bedroom Kandi. We were always watching that.
Yeah. That's probably what got him locked in.
Oh, he's saying he was under duress when he signed. Somebody get Clarissa Shields in here.
Signed under duress. Stop playing with me. Like, I understand the game is dirty. Stop playing under duress. What was Suge Knight behind you? What was the duress? Like, who was threatening you? Who was threatening you?
I didn't watch the Deb Antony documentary yet. Did you watch it?
Which one is that?
Deb Antony.
Mm-mm.
She has a documentary, and the little girl that played her as a little girl came on the show. But I didn't watch it yet. Yeah. There's so much other stuff that I'm finding on Netflix now. Like, I'm about to watch the Lamar Odom.
I almost watched that last night. Then I watched the old movie with Kerry Washington about the Black Panthers in Philadelphia at night. What's it called? It was good.
Is it an old movie?
Not old, but it is an older movie. I just, Netflix never promoted it. Somebody told me it used to be on Amazon Prime, but it was good. Wendell Pierce. I don't have my phone.
Is that what it's called? Wendell Pierce? No,
it's called At Night. At Night, they catch us at night, and it's about the Black Panthers in Philadelphia. One man, everybody believes that his snitching was what got one of the Black Panthers unalived. Well, come to find out in the story, it wasn't him that did it, but he's keeping a secret. Then it goes to Philly in 1976 and the turmoil between still Black people and the cops, which exists forever. It was good. It didn't end in a happy way. I'm gonna tell you right now, it didn't wrap up the story where you felt like, oh, happy ending. So
I like those type of movies. I like those type of movies because they're real.
Yeah.
So Kanye, we have that story, Giddy. Kanye, now people are saying we understand. We understand why he stays mad. Kanye been telling us the truth all along. Everybody want to call him crazy. The original, you have it, Giddy? There it is.
Of the sample that defines Kanye's career.
He got nothing. We still remain the 100% writer.
Presumably, that's the biggest sample of your catalog.
It's a funny story about that. I wrote that song with my friend Tom Keane, and the lyrics were done by Cynthia Weil. And when Kanye, his camp, likes, hey, we want to use your song all the way through this record, and he wants 50% of the writing or whatever. I was like, well, okay. And because he was huge at that time, he was getting really huge. Cynthia was like, no, he gets nothing. So he got nothing. It's still, we still remain the 100% writers. Ain't that something?
That is a wild stat.
Yeah. I mean, I would have given it to him.
Crazy. So now we know who's white and who's wrong.
And you know what? He was smart because it launched him, and he knew he was taking an L.
And it wasn't your song.
Yeah,
it wasn't. Right.
So if you don't agree to it, cool. You'll get it, and I'll take it from here. And I got enough confidence in myself that I'm gonna make like 50 more songs that are gonna be bigger than this. So got it. I got it. I get it.
Did you see the? I don't know if it was Miss Philippines in the Miss USA, Miss Philippines. It was some beauty pageant, and her fucking teeth fell out on the stage. Oh my God. I should have pulled that. But I didn't. I have something similar. A woman let a man who claimed to be a dentist do veneers on her inside of like a nail salon. Giddy?
I don't even want to see this shit.
Paid him $1,200.
You stupid dummy. Your teeth should be on your forehead. What the?
Back after she says she paid for veneers that left her with damage so severe no licensed dentist is willing to help her.
WRG's Caitlin Barker spoke with this patient who says she's been dealing with a nightmare.
It hurts so bad. It's terrible. It feels just like a toothache.
This is what Vache Bowen's teeth look like after she went to an unlicensed service provider offering high-end cosmetic dental services. Bowens told me she found Kane Jones on Facebook and thought he would be able to enhance her smile with veneers after having partials and gold teeth removed.
I also took the partials out of my mouth and sent him a picture of how my mouth looked without the partials. And he was like, oh yeah, I can cover them. And, you know, even that teeth you got in the bag, you ain't gonna notice none of that.
During her appointment, Bowen says she went against her better judgment when she allowed this provider to work on her smile in a salon studio suite. She says it wasn't until the veneers were done and she got home that she realized something was wrong.
I knew it was something when he didn't put my pictures on Facebook.
Bowen says the veneers were unaligned and extremely heavy. When she went back to the suite to have the mistake rectified, it was too late.
He took this drill, he drilled my mouth. I guess he was trying to even it out, but the bridge was so hard, raw. He couldn't do it.
Bowens reached out to the Tennessee Department of Health to see if they could help, but they told her he's running an unlicensed business and impersonating a licensed practitioner, both of which are against the law and fall under the jurisdiction of law enforcement. I reached out to Kane Jones on Facebook for his side of the story. In response, he told me this client was a liar and blocked me. Jones never responded to my request for an interview.
I'm dealing with just pain and nobody able to work on my mouth because it's a, you know, like I said, don't nobody want to go behind his work.
Do you regret doing this?
I do. I do, because I could walk around with my partial. I was fine.
I ain't never seen nothing like that. How they left her with teeth down here and teeth up there.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the regular teeth were the before teeth, and then when the two teeth are sticking down, that's the after. That's how we left her.
I'm thinking the regular teeth might have been her partials, maybe.
Damn.
But she said she took her gold teeth off. I don't know. All I know is she don't look like no spring chicken, so she should have known better.
She should have known. And they said a secondary story that she also was frauded by an OBGYN that practiced on her in a Motel 6. You a stupid bitch. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about here? You went to a nail salon and you thought, and I'm supposed to, baby, what are we doing? She received a pap smear at a Motel 6, and then she was like, I couldn't believe it wasn't a real OBGYN. It went to a Motel 6. What are you doing? I don't understand. Like, I feel bad for you. Maybe your intellect is that low. Come on.
And paid $1,200.
There was somebody in
veneer.
What veneer? There was somebody in your mouth next to people getting mani pedis, and you didn't think nothing was wrong with them. Everybody else got their jeans rolled up. You're the only one with your mouth open in the whole place. He don't even got a light. He just using the light off his cell phone. He got the flashlight on his cell phone. What the fuck are we doing? I feel bad. My heart goes out to you, but that is stupid dummy mentality. Come on, man. Come on. That is some dumb shit for real.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-mm. Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Wow. Emily B saw the Deb Annie movie, says it was good. What about Versus? I mean, just put your pen there, crack it up. Mike.
That is
Giddy, give him some applause, Giddy.
That makes no sense, man. Come on. And this is, it's not funny, but when I went back to when I was in Dallas, when the BBLs first started, there was a woman that was doing BBLs all over that area. She went to jail for a long time, and there were people dying because she was putting some type of cement stuff in the butt that was just sealing, some type of sealing implement. And these people were really getting their butts done in hotels and motels around the city.
I think she's the one that was on that show, Bottom Up, and she went to jail, and she talks about it on the show. It was the chick from Kwame, the mayor in Detroit, the chick that was working for him in his cabinet, and they were having an affair. And she showed up to the party at his mansion, his birthday party at the mansion, and the wife walked over to her and knocked her the fuck out, and the cops came, and that's how that whole thing got unraveled, that they was I guess they were frauding the government somehow, and she wound up going to prison. And then this lady said I was given illegal butt injections, and that's why I'm in here. And then they had Sarah Stokes from the band, and she had to go to jail. Sarah, she went to jail for 3 months for almost killing her husband.
Oh,
domestic violence. She went to jail. Meanwhile, he the one that started hitting her.
Wow.
So that's the show, The Bottom Up. But that's why I said it aged well. But yep, that BBL lady. And I think there were more than one person doing illegal. I mean,
that's insanity. Like,
the one thing I'm not, especially with all the gum shit I got going on, that's why I've never went to close my gap. I don't need nobody in my mouth no more than they got to be in there already for this damn amelia-blastoma. So the gap just gonna have to stay. And that, and I'm not letting nobody I'm not letting just anybody do injections on me anywhere.
That's a fact. Like, people,
especially if you black, and you could take it how you want to take it. It better be Mendez with an S.
I want an Indian. You got that. I want an Indian. Yeah, I want a Patel working on me.
Right.
I want a Patel.
Yeah.
Thank you. I want a Patel. Yeah, but if you don't need it, first of all, your gap means nothing. Like, it's
Kim Medley is her name. Fix a flat. That's what they were trying to use.
Yes, the Fix a Flat. Yes, which
Somebody
is so crazy. That is so crazy. And I was on the radio at the time, and they wanted me to be serious about they wanted to be like, yo, why is she going to jail? Do you think she should deserve? Does she deserve? They all should go to, if you let somebody put Fix a Flat in your butt, everybody should go.
Right, because if I can't buy a fake pocketbook without going to jail, why should you be able, to kill yourself with fake stuff in your body?
That dentist couldn't believe she was in. And I bet you dentists would work after his work, but do you know how much money she'd have to have and what type of health insurance she would have to actually fix that? That's why the dentist ain't working on her. Trust me. If you could cut the check.
Yep, because they don't even cover veneers.
Yep. So if you could cut the check up front. Yeah.
And my shit, they're trying not to cover me. I'm like, maybe it's because it's been a minute and I need to get back in the system and remind them that my shit goes under medical. Because if you only have one side of teeth to use and something goes wrong with that, then you can't eat. So y'all got to cover Like, y'all have to cover it so I can live. And then they're like, oh, yeah, you're right. Y'all are the ones that told me. But then you get the Doge change over and new people in place and they don't know. But yeah, I'm not, God made us a particular way for a reason. Now, I'm not against enhancing things. I'm just at the age, I can't, first of all, I don't even want to be going under anesthesia. You don't know what's in that no more.
No, that's true. And I'm with you. Listen, the first time I can get a hookup, you think these wrinkles on my forehead ain't going away? You gotta be kidding me. You think I'm not? I'm all for the work on the eyes and I'm not doing a lot. I'm not changing my nose. The nose is there, but the little eye work, whatever they got to do, it's filler, whatever the hell, whatever Botox. Trust me, I'm down for that.
With that, you got to be careful too. My good doctor that does my filler now, she said, unless you know exactly what's in, because everybody has different levels of Botox, and usually at them little Botox parties, it's not the top of the line. You got to be careful of what you get.
Yeah, before I do it, I'm gonna call you. I need the top. What's the top of the line to get? That's it.
And you would never know. It's levels to the shit.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
That's why you need professionals. And why, if they know he ain't licensed and they know that he did that, why is he still running around here and not in the jail cell? Okay, Michelle had to have hers removed. I'm just joking. I already know a lot of good black dentists. It was the black dentist that actually didn't identify, but found me the right doctor for this. So remember Dr. Nash from Philly?
Yeah.
Love that guy. He was my every year birthday date. Remember?
No, I didn't remember that particular story, that you were dating a dentist.
No, just on my birthday.
Well, just on your birthday, you were dating a dentist. Didn't know.
He would always come to my events and bring all the gifts to the car. And
so he liked you.
Yes.
Could have got a nice, safe dentist. You always want the flashy motherfucker.
What?
Get the nice, safe dentist. You know where that motherfucker at Monday through Friday.
He was not. First of all, he would be leaving out the office every 15 minutes. And somebody called the station.
Now you're going to blast him. Now you're going to. Now.
I mean, I'm like, where do you keep going every 15 fucking minutes? Or who you calling? Like, what's going on? So he was he was a nigger that went to Howard. And I love him so. I love he. It's always nice, but he is the nigger dentist.
That shit sounds so crazy.
He is the nigger dentist. He is a good time.
He doing your feelings. He got a Cardi B merch shirt on. He got where's your little
absolutely
wife? Just came back from the concert.
And look, fixing your cavity and got a cigarette hanging out his lip while he doing it.
You got to work on this tartar. You got to work on stop blowing that smoke in my face.
The nigger. What do you think of people flying to different countries for cosmetic procedures? As long as you're 100% honest about your past medical history, because one of my friends did it and used another friend's paperwork because she knew she wouldn't have been approved for the procedure. And she died and they brought her back. And when they brought her back, she has the mental ability of a 6-year-old. And this is an artist.
So she didn't die. She's brained her. She was
right. She died, but when it took so long to figure out what went wrong because they're looking at her records and they're like, this shouldn't be happening. And by the time they figured it out, she had lost so much oxygen.
What the fuck?
That now she's like this.
Oh, Jonesy. Oh my God.
And I think I told you who it was, Mike.
I think you did. Don't do that again. What you just did. Don't do that again.
Oh.
Don't do that again.
No, I was on stage because somebody brought her out and she was definitely doing it.
Oh my God, that is tragic. What the fuck? And it was a cosmetic surgery?
Yep.
God. Damn. All right, maybe I'm gonna keep the wrinkles on my forehead. No.
No, that's less involved. You're not, again,
No,
if you go with your own blood work, they know what to have in the room if something starts looking away. But you got them looking over here because that ain't you.
That ain't you. You got a whole different person. So you broke the law because that's illegal. So I'm sure the doctors, well, I don't know where she went. So I don't know what type of court process had to go on, if any.
Because who you
gonna sue if you gave false information? So
and you don't even remember, and you don't even remember now. And the doctors are not going to admit, because then they're liable for not making sure they had the right.
Damn, that's horrible. Shit.
Yep.
So you were not supposed to say that word. Somebody said you weren't going. Oh, they I don't know what goes on in this show before I get here.
Oh yeah, because my sister Audrey said to scale it up, don't use the N word.
Oh, okay.
But we're not speaking, so now I could use it. And you know why?
No, why?
I don't think it's silly, but it's like, just because something might be true doesn't mean it needs to be said. Right? And I just feel like I would have liked a little more tender approach. And then it wound up being this whole thing. But I'm like, I'm not gonna lie about how I feel.
Yeah, I was told by somebody, just because you're right doesn't give you the right to say whatever you want. And you got to be.
Maybe you do have the right to say whatever you want, but is it worth hurting somebody else?
Well, I guess she made a decision. I don't know what it was, but I guess she made a decision it was worth. But
or just not being aware. But
Dan Riggles along with that slick back. Nah, I'm telling you, this 55 is different. It hit different. That's why I stay in the gym to do everything.
She said, plus if I'm bidding $75 for all 3 shirts, I clearly don't have the money.
Oh man. Well, that's a shame. I like when y'all talk. I like when you and your sister talking.
I was on a flight from Colombia, and there was a woman who had to stand the entire flight because she just had a BBL. Wait, how they not making her? Everybody's supposed to be seated. That's not even safe for the other passengers.
That's a lot to go through. What is it? How do I ask this question, Jones? What is it that makes a woman get that passionate and that obsessed with a certain part of their body? What does it enhance? What is the feeling? Like, do you know what? Because I mean, you're obviously a woman. You get dressed. You perk up. The boobs be perky.
It's so sad. It's so sad. It's watching Cardi B and watching this one and watching that one and watching men respond to that fake Coke bottle illusion, that Wilma and Betty illusion. That's all that is.
We responded our entire lives to the bodies that y'all been giving out. Like, I've never found it attractive.
And Cardi B and them go so hard, Nicki and them go so hard selling that fake shit. People actually think that looking like Wilma and Betty is.
It doesn't look good. Like, I don't. But to risk it all, that's my thing. To feel that you want to be seen as a certain way, and to be that desperate to do it all. Like, I'm going to jump out this window and see what happens. That's why I hate speaking about things that women go through, because I don't know the psychology. I don't know what it is. What is it? Low self-esteem? Is it insecurity? Is it the fight to get out of loneliness? I don't know what it is.
Is it the need to look perfect, to cover other parts of your life that aren't fulfilled? So you feel like if you look perfect, that everyone will think you got all your shit together, or they won't even bother because you look perfect. And if she looked that perfect, she got it going on. Is that what it is? Because I don't know. And I don't know. He said, I need a BBL on my hairline. Men don't go through that shit for us. I mean, except for Dame Dash.
Wait, Wait, I was preventing myself from coming up, but men do enlargements. Why the hell do they do that?
First of all, I'm gonna sit right here and be like, I ain't never thought about an enlargement. So you might answer that question yourself, Giddy. I'm
Yeah,
good.
because I'm like,
I've never thought about it, but I've seen a picture and I'm like, what the hell are these people thinking? It's just like BBLs.
No, I've never thought. I would never allow somebody to work on that area of my body voluntarily. Like they'd have to be something wrong where a doctor would have to. So I don't know.
I hear women loving that. I'm like, what? You look deformed. It's just a question for the people on the sideline.
yeah, and I had a big bird.
I know what you were about to say. I know what you. I know where you. I had a big. Go ahead. You had a big bird. What?
A big bird with a BBL. I will find out later on. She had a BBL, looking crazy as fuck. You know who? I'll tell you later. Just crazy.
No, I've seen little skinny ones walk and act like this is natural. I'm like, there's got to be something mentally going on for you not to understand that you look like you should be in a carnival and I should pay $1 to touch it. Like it looks.
Hence, tiny. And you can go and sit on Oprah's couch. You can go and sit with Michelle Obama. I don't care. You wanted the attention. That's why you did it. Right? You wanted the attention. That's why you did it. And then when you didn't get the response that you wanted, now you want to be, that's my family. They're going to go hard for me. Well, I hope that your family goes just as hard at the doctor as they went at 50.
Man.
And yes, we talked about the verses.
About being used in this back and forth.
Yeah, well, I felt like it was, of course, uncalled for because, I mean, I feel like if you're a man and you're dealing with another man, you should keep the beef between you and that man. You know what I'm saying? To bring me in it, it's like...
I have to think about all of these years in the business. Prepares you for these kinds of things.
Thank you. Yeah, and honestly, I'm going to be honest. I wasn't as affected as my family was. Like, they really felt some kind of way. And I was like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate them for wanting to step up and, it was very... I just couldn't ask, but I didn't know they were going to do that, especially the money. It was a shock to me. So, it was very different. I already know King is going to go, he's going to go to bat for me at all costs,
How do you?
They said Cardi's body shaped like a guitar.
It is.
It's Philly Chica in the chat. She was at that show. We need to hear the background and what was happening that they didn't show. She was at that show because she put it on her Instagram. Is Philly Chica in the chat?
Oh, I don't know.
We got to catch up with her one day and find out what was really happening.
I get the people cheering because people getting tired of 50, but again, you wanted the attention. It went left. Be glad that you still have all your faculties. But if Botched was a person, and I love Tiny, but I'm just, I'd say it about me if it was fucked up. We're all seeing what we're seeing. So, I mean, are we not supposed to see it now because it didn't work?
I think K. Michelle had to get hers removed. I think somebody mentioned that K. Michelle had to remove. It is weird that people in my generation are getting these done.
And she got her eyes changed.
Trying to change your eye color. Dangerous and crazy. That's a lot.
And look at this.
All this, and 50 just posted a pic, called her black, calling her ugly, and Tia and the rest of the family said nothing. All right, just on one side, I do want to say, as a comedian, this is going to sound ridiculous, but I don't know what it would be like if a common joke was how unattractive I am. Like if that's a common punchline and that has to affect you as a human being, for no matter how much success she's had and no matter how many records she's sold and how many things that she's accomplished, that the running joke for some reason in our culture is how unattractive she is. That I don't think people understand how harsh for a person who's in the spotlight, who has to get on stage all the time to deal with that. And I guess that would, maybe then if I had that, maybe that would push me to make improvements. Just saying, that could be something where you get sick and tired of
what? Of having black eyes? Or brown eyes? So you gonna make them green?
No, but sick and tired of because I've seen so many comedians that punchline has been that.
Really?
Yeah, there's one dude, I'm not gonna mention his name, but that was almost like a closing joke. And I was like, damn, I said, that's a lot. That you know, even 50. And with Kodak Black, that young dude wasn't even around when she was in our prime peak doing whatever. To say she's unattractive, first of all, for Kodak Black to even have that come out of his mouth is really
right. Now it's just open season. Like, just shut up. You don't have, like, you ain't in no position. Exactly.
But it is something that just becomes an addiction, because I've heard that when people start getting work done, that once you start getting work done, it turns into something where you can't stop. Then you want to fix this. Then you want to fix that. Then you have a vision in your mind of what you want to look like, and you have the money to make it happen. Then unfortunately, we have a little Kim and stuff like that.
And then you open it for Cardi B. So everybody wins.
So then everybody wins.
That shit was in her from, I might have had a part in that. One night we were in the studio, the same studio. She was upstairs and I was downstairs, and she came to my thing. And she had just finished fighting with Biggie, and he broke her bracelet off. And she was telling me all the things that he had put her through and stuff. I don't even know why, but she felt a safe place. And she said something about, I think she said, what does he see in that blonde bitch or whatever? And I was like, I told her, I said, you're like the Pam Anderson of the game. I see you as that. But I meant it from a sex appeal place, not literally go and dye your hair and do all those things. I meant her aura was always soft and sexy to me, because she had the hair tousled up and But I think she took it literally. That coupled with everyone he cheated on her with was blonde. Charlie,
Charlie.
Faith. Well, Faith, he cheated on Faith with Kim, but do you know what I mean? He stayed with Faith.
And the fact that she was so young,
and impressionable,
and impressionable,
and he gave her a career. So she's and he might have suggested her, go get your titties done here, go, and then she probably just never stopped. It'll make you more marketable. Go get this done. Remember, he said that was his investment, and they were about to go forth with Junior Mafia. Yeah. So she was probably doing it thinking that it was helping her brand. But again, it's always someone of the opposite sex. If a girl tell you need to go get something done, she a hating ass bitch. But if a nigga tell you need to get something done, is you gonna pay for it, and then it's done.
Yeah.
So ask what part of who came to the threesome, right? Who was in your bedroom that he spent a little more time with, that you trying to chase that look? Ask yourselves that question before y'all go under the knife, and use your own paperwork. Right. And when you're under, doctors do, look, I'm going to pin this. Once they pull that pen out and start drawing, you get procedures you didn't ask for.
Yeah, that's dangerous, man. That's so dangerous.
Kim Kardashian don't make it no better either.
No, she don't.
And her shit, she's got a hand in this too. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
We naturally are small-waisted hippie. She tried to look like us, and now she got those of us that are maybe less naturally that, thinking that she's like, no, she's trying to be as close to black as she can without.
But that's why they became
called a nigga.
I think that's why it became so ridiculous when black women did it, because the women that were doing it were trying to get to where you were already at. They were trying to already look the way you already looked. So when you fell victim, when women fell victim to that, you already had it. So that's why it turned into such an extreme, because there was already a thickness there.
Right. It's so mental. It's like
it is. It's a mental screw up.
Everything, I feel like everything black people, we are so gifted, talented, beautiful, naturally, strong, and we just let people fuck us out of our own existence and make us second guess ourselves. We start doing their bozo shit.
Yes, they take the culture, they cut it up, and then they feed it back to you and say, now you do this with what you had naturally.
Right.
Now, here it is. I took it. I had to do something to improve it, do something for me to get to it. Now here, look, you do what I did. And we fall for it every time. We fall for it every time.
We keep letting them in and let them remix our shit and make us think we don't deserve it. We don't deserve it. We got to work harder for it when it's mine. Sure. I saw one of the bosses over at Hot 97 on LinkedIn posted that Mero, Hot 97, climbed to number 3 in the ratings.
Okay.
So I guess they were worried. I don't know the last time the Ebro show was, and I'm not being shady, I just wasn't paying attention. But so I guess they're, complete with that choice.
Yeah, and I'm not taking away from the ratings, but there's always a spark when you first start. There's always a jump in ratings. Not taken away, because this could be legit, this could be authentic, but there is going to be a jump.
It's too soon to know. It's too soon to know if it's legit or not. It's people going to watch to see
right
who they're replacing with, what it sound like, what it look like. Now, when Breakfast Club start doing that powerhouse and all that shit and give away money and all of that stuff, let's see.
But there is something to be said for hearing somebody that is from New York, who can tell you the stories of the projects they grew up in, the high schools they went to, the people that they had to incur, what a real train ride felt like in the 90s, what the summer felt like in 1994, 1996, or 1997, and stuff of that. What it is.
If they were even alive back
then. They were alive. So 2000, early 2002, early whatever, and stuff like that. There is something to be, when somebody can talk the talk that you talk.
Right. That local, you can't get better than local. Everybody thinks that they can just put whoever they want, and we have allowed them to put whoever in these seats and tell us what's cool and make us think that we don't have no talented rappers out of New York. Only because you don't feel safe when you get challenged because you know you are out of stater.
And
It's
New York was the final frontier. New York was the city. Because listen, if you listen to LA radio, they rep their own. Yep. They got a Mexican doing one morning show. They got Big Boy doing the other morning show, and they rep their situation. And New York was really like that. It was one of the frontiers where if you didn't sound like you were from New York, and people would complain, why y'all so hard on people? Why can't y'all have people from other places? Because that's just not what New York City does. And that's the reason. Go ahead.
You know who ruined New York hip hop? Tracy's vagina.
A lot of y'all don't know who Tracy is. She
used to be the program director at Hot 97 for many, many years. Star used to refer to her as Ice Queen. In my opinion, I think she made some decisions for personal reasons. Mm-hmm. And then we wind up with the shows that we're with. And because they never trained anybody, and I always would tell her, y'all better start training the next generation or the station's going to be fucked because no one knows how to do what we do. and we make it look easy. And that day has come. And honestly, I always felt funny that a white woman was running a black hip hop station.
I was just about to say that. The core of that radio station and the core of everything that we create winds up being led by somebody who has nothing to do with this, nothing to do with the culture. It doesn't happen anywhere else to any other culture. In hockey, you'll never see the majority of hockey coaches being black. Because if it was, white people were like, how does this happen? But the majority of basketball coaches can be white. And the owners can all be all white. So they had hip hop locked. They were gonna milk it for all it was worth until it was done, and then they were gonna just put their hands away and say we've taken enough. Let's move on to the next thing they create.
And then she went on to BET and tried to do the same thing.
It's right in our faces.
And the person that walked her in there is kicking herself to this day.
Nice to have a New Yorker. Yeah, Rosenberg said he was upset that Nori went on and said it's nice to have an actual New Yorker again on New York radio.
Get the fuck on. We never wanted you here. You came with dirty hands under disguise of wanting to be Jonesy's producer. And then I guess I asked the right questions during the interview. Do you want to be on radio? And he was like, yeah. Bye. You lost the interview. You lost the job. And I told you, Ebro kept him close by because he knew he was going to be part of his plan. And that was the longest running scam or slap in the face to New York artists.
I have local stations, which is why the playlists were similar around the country. And that was all right. That was the death, because there was a time when we were on tour doing comedy that when you went to Atlanta, I would turn on the radio because I knew I was about to hear a bunch of music that I'd never heard before. That's how I heard Outkast for the first time. Matter of fact, Talent was there, and we were in, I forget what part of down south we were at, and he played Outkast. Didn't nobody play Outkast in New York? I found out. So every city that you went through had a sound. Everybody had a sound. So when you were on the West Coast, you knew you were listening to something. Now you could be the person that just shuts it down, which, look, to be clear, a lot of New Yorkers we shut down. If it's not from New York, it's not popping. But because I was so into music, I was interested on hearing, why do they rap over these type of tracks? Like, I'd be like, why, what does this sound? So what they did, they whitewashed it, number one, so they could capitalize off the money and record labels could just cut a check to everybody and everybody could play. Number two, it made it simple for program directors who didn't know anything about the culture or the city, so they could have a list. These are the songs that are doing well across the country. So you didn't have to do your research on what was going on in New York and what was popping in New York.
In the streets and in the club, and how the kids
exactly
was reacting.
And who was the next one up? Who was bubbling? It made it a lot easier just to jump in, read some analytics, and call yourself a program director. Yeah, even in Philly. Like Philly called it horribly that Philly artists were getting overlooked. That was 98.7 when it was easy to sell to ESPN. Yeah. It wasn't black owned.
Yeah, Jeff Samoan, the same owner of Hot 97, former owner of Hot 97. Now they got kids in there running it. And I'm not talking about Mero, I'm talking about the actual executives. Black people in ownership is like oil and water.
And they always know at the final stages of something, they can cut a check and get it. And I can't tell somebody to turn down $1 billion.
No, but we're always at a disadvantage. We always have the talent. We always got the idea, the marketing plan, but we never have the startup. And this is because we never got our reparations. We've never been made whole. We never got a jump start to the Jews got a jump start. Was it the Koreans that got a jump start? Everyone that's ever gotten their reparations had an opportunity. We never have, and they do it purposely. If we all had what we needed, and even if we fucked it up, getting it, right, we wouldn't be fighting with each other. there'd be less killings of each other to each other. But we're like mad, angry, disgruntled folks, rats in a cage, everybody fighting to get out, everybody taking whatever scraps they could get from the white people to get to whoever's going to feed them. That's why they keep that is why we will never even get a real conversation about reparations.
No, that's definitely why.
That's what it boils down to. That's why they won't even have the conversation. Built these institutions, the radio, the TV. You see what they did to the Wayans family. Fucked them around and started running repeats. The same season they were having new episodes. So you didn't know what time to watch because he wouldn't do a deal with them. He wouldn't re-sign. They saw how it took off and they wanted to go back into another contract and he wouldn't do it. So they started playing their repeats when he still got new episodes coming out. Till eventually that's splitting your audience.
No, it's always a ploy to.
And we never, and the ones that do manage to make a way out, they don't pour back in. They're going to line themselves with that shit. Because at that point, you're not black or white, you're green.
Mm.
You have the same interests as me. So don't worry, I'll keep the rest of the colored folks out. But I'm the good black. That's why.
I just wish we kept ownership. I really do. And once again, I can't tell somebody to turn down $1 billion. But the thing is, their last resource, their last tactic is cut them a check and they will sell. Cut them a check because the Rockefellers
we're never in a position to not.
Right.
Flex should have owned it by now.
Yeah.
Truth be told, because that was built on his back. When Steve Smith came up with that concept to flip it, right?
Mm.
Flex should have had negotiated for some ownership because he's been the mainstay.
Yeah.
Say what you want. He's been the mainstay. He's been the credible. He's been the this. He's been the that. What did they give him? Not a huge salary. I think it was $90,000 for many, 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 many years. But the opportunity to promote his car show for free, the opportunity to promote everything he's doing for free and make money off of that. So I don't know that is the type of ownership. I get it. And sometimes it's scary. But it's just we keep on selling. Every time we come up with something, we keep on selling, which is why I'm so excited to be executive producing R&B Divas New York alongside Nikki Gilbert.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
You got any shows coming up?
Not any shows around here coming up. No, there's some in the works. There's that stuff that doesn't even matter. There's traveling. So if you just hit me on Instagram at Mike Sean Comedy, and rock out. Thank you to everybody who came out to that birthday show. That was amazing. And more things are coming. And I still got to call you after to tell you more stuff.
All right, you got to tell me more.
I gotta
we never had the debrief.
Because it's a wild story. You are right, Jonesy. They also adults to the bottom casket.
The caste system.
The caste system. No matter how much money we get, we turn around and give it right back. Yeah, we don't understand. They understand our power, our financial power better than we do. They understand that if we embrace something, it takes off. That's why every time we grab something and we turn it into some fire and we don't reap the repercussions or we don't get the benefits of it, it's just sad. And I've been a part of it. I'm saying we blow things up out the water. We take it to another universe. And people used to laugh at Kanye, but Kanye is the only one who sold more sneakers than Jordan. And he used to keep, and we have the power, and we have the power to do whatever we want with our money, and we just throw it right back into the mix.
I mean, so we throw it back in the mix because, again, there's never a place or a town that is ours. Like, we don't even have a country. We really don't have a country. Africans don't want to fuck with us.
Right. No, it's a long, you're
and then
right.
we're tired. And then we don't have a lot of examples of what we should be doing that look like us. We don't have a lot of blueprint. Even the people that own down south be like, nobody want to live down there. If you got to move all the way down there to have that type of house, I don't want it. So, but it's by design. It's by design. The gatekeepers are there to give her a check that'll change the rest of her and her two boys' lives. And we'll take this, you know, and she can build another one. If she's that talented, let her build another one. And you're right. I'm going to take that check. And I am going to build another one. But everybody don't even get that opportunity.
Everybody don't get that opportunity. But if you want the Cardi merch, it's still there. So y'all get them shirts, get the Cardi merch, and rock out.
Get it or you get it or you're getting it.
Oh, you get whoa, wait. Hey,
we're gonna be sitting here for 3 hours tomorrow until somebody bids on these shirts. And I won't say nothing. I will read a paper. And y'all won't leave because y'all don't know what I might have said, what might come.
All right, when's the after dark? When's the next one?
Oh, Jones and After Dark, huh?
Well, just text me and let me know.
When they buy some merch.
When they buy some merch. See, that's the deal. Buy some merch, a shirt, a
Put a
hoodie.
date on the calendar for Jones and After Dark.
Hey, and we make deals here. You never know. If you want all three, throw the number out. Don't be afraid now. Throw the number out and say, hey, for all three.
Yeah, all three of my grands. Yeah.
I got it. And pack that Easter basket.
Meaningful. Fuck a chocolate bunny.
Fuck.
Get you some Cardi, some Cardi honey.
Get some Cardi honey. All right, girl. I'll talk to you later.
All
I'm
right,
gonna try
thank
and remember.
you.
All right, girl. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Mike Sean on the Mike Sean Monday, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like the wig is sliding back. Giddy, you're mighty quiet this morning. And Fox did. Wait, what you saying over here? Thank you, Trinero. Somebody said Flex couldn't handle that type of responsibility. I don't know, but he could have had a team help him handle it. Because to walk away without having any equity in Hot 97 after he was really the anchor of it all these years. I'm just saying. Thank you. Thank you, Tim Brown. Yeah, so good things. For those of you just joining us, I got a day. March 27th is officially Jonesy Day in New York. Your kids get to stay home from school. No, they don't. It means nothing. It just soothes my ego. And the other thing is, as a result of the good people over there at the Irie Jam Purpose Talks, I have been inspired to, where is it? So, provide some workshops. So all the educators watching, the principals, decision makers, the program directors, especially as we're heading into summer programming, I'm now offering a series of interactive workshops and talks for students and parents. I'm very knowledgeable. Tap in. I'm a wealth of information. If you're trying to navigate colleges, prep schools, the football program and how you master that, finding the right fit for your kid, girl or boy, and for the kids, teaching them how to level up, teaching them what confidence looks like, and teaching them how to navigate the media business, the ins and outs, the things they don't tell you, the things you will find once you're in the mix. I will help teach and also conversations about navigating the world today. I know things can change, but I'm a master. So if you're interested in having the Jonesy workshops or the Miss Jones workshops, and I can also do media training as well, teach you what not to say in that interview and how to trick interviewers like me up and impress interviewers like me. If you're interested, reach out to me at Booking Jonesy. I'll come into your schools and do the programs. I had hips, thighs, and lips all my life. Now motherfuckers paying to have it done. Yup. Let's talk about what reparations look like in a book. That way it won't be forgotten and it could go in the Library of Congress. Have you seen that book? Hey, A-Live. It's all right. I saved the merch for you. I knew you would want some of these fine Cardi B one-of-a-kind treasures. So I was waiting for you to start the bidding. Did we talk about Chilli? Yeah, but we could talk about it again. Chilli, Partly Sunny, Wendy. We could talk about them all. FBA is doing more damage than good under this melanin. Thank you, Grayson. No matter the shade, internationally, we, FBA. Why am I not catching on? What is FBA? Thank you, Tika. We're going to have us a celebration next March. Jaguar should be on R&B Divas. She is good TV. She needs a break. That definitely would be good watching. At the end of the day, it's all about you, Jonesy, or it all comes back to you. I mean, why waste? Why wait? Why make people waste time doing it the wrong way? Thank you, Ja. Or JC. JC9 or JC9. Thank you. Big R, we just glad to have you here. Jaguar is unhinged. No one wants to be associated with her rantings. Who would work well in a cast with her? Foundational Black Americans. Thank you. Can you expand? Oh, versus. I only saw a clip. Who do I think won? The audience, because you finally had two great singers. I'll just applaud myself for that one. That was very cute, my little comeback. And YouTube, who do you think won the verses? It's supposed to be nice. I hope everybody gets out at least for a walk today. Don't be cooped up at no desk. Don't be cooped up in no house. Don't be cooped up. It was chilly this morning, but they said it's supposed to be in the 70s, I think, today. Make sure you get some of the sun. Sun makes you feel better. And don't forget to stretch. This is grown talk. Stretching is very important. I went to the stretch lab, and they had to send me home. I did. He was like, you got to stretch on your own. There's nothing we can do for you. Did you talk about Tyler Perry and the 1,000 gift cards he gave to the TSA workers? I'm seeing now that the workers are being told to return them. What? Yeah, do you see stuff on that?
Yeah, I saw, but I didn't hear about them being forced to return them, but I heard he gave them out to TSA workers. I can go look.
Under what premise? Why did they have to give them back? You're not getting shit. It's already spent. How about that? The BS movement that Tariq Nasheed so-called started. Oh. Is there any merit to it, though? Tank won because he was talking about his turtleneck. The turtleneck won. You see how we are? We can't even have a little style. We can't be a little different. Can't be a little grown. The OGs used to wear turtlenecks. David Ruffin used to wear turtlenecks and blazers. Al Green used to wear them. So what's the like? That's just so silly. They had to return them. Why? You think Jaguar and Nikki will bump heads? Nikki's not going to be on the show. She's executive producing the show with me. I'm on the show. I don't think I would, if she were cast, it wouldn't be smart to bump heads with the caster, right? Do you think? You know, I'm not that above. While I'm not trying to pick every fight, there's some I would engage. So I don't. Who would the ideal cast for R&B New York? This is your homework. Me and name five more people. And if you know any of these artists or you want to DM them and see if they would be interested, tell them to reach out to me. And I will vet, I will interview, I will, you know, do my whole. Giddy, do you have any suggestions? R&B Divas New York?
I'm sorry. I was looking for the video for you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was listening to what she was saying to make sure it was appropriate to play.
Oh.
What was you asking me?
No, I was asking you, do you have any suggestions of who?
It would be great. Just before I tell you this, tell me that after I say this, you'll still love me at the end of the day.
All right. I'm still going to love you.
I think it would be great if they put you and Mary together.
She wouldn't do it. It's too soon.
I know she wouldn't. But look at what that would mean for both of you.
I think she would be too afraid of the things I would say. And I wouldn't even come at her. It would just be in regular conversation. It would.
Right. But I think that would be a good look. I think it would elevate you both to a status that people would be like, oh, they can really get along. And it'll elevate both of you, I think. That would be a very good look for both of you. That's my opinion. But I know it's not going to happen, not because of you, because of other people.
Well, we don't know. Because if she agreed to do it, I would step out of the episode. Like, I would let her do it, because if the viewers want to see Mary in that element, why would I stand in the way? I'd do another season, right?
Think it would be better with both of you.
Thank you, Giddy.
And the only other one, if you can get changing faces back together, but I digress and I'll move on.
I've noticed on a very popular podcast whose name you'd probably prefer I not mention is now censoring the cuss words in the replay clips, but leave the N word. What's with that? Just go ahead and say the podcast. You know, I can't do the secret squirrel shit. Tyler Perry, that rich, he can give every TSA work in Atlanta or all 50 states. But why they made them give it back? Tank said he was changing outfits too much. Oh, somebody said Tyrese won. Why don't they ever just declare a winner so there's no question? Or is that part of the thing, to have everybody talking about it and wondering? Now I'm not going back to watch it.
That is part of it. But can I just update you on the TSA thing? So only thing that they're saying right now is that originally he tried to give them cash. Of course, they couldn't take cash. So the next day he came back with the gift cards. So apparently now TSA is reaching out to their employees and saying, if you got one of those gift cards, you still need to return it. But all they're saying right now is they're trying to speak to TSA about it and nobody's returning their call. That's all that's out there. It's crazy.
How are you telling people to return money? You don't control us. In this little job, you're not even paying us right now. So shut the fuck up. No. This ain't thinking about you or no, when you got rent and you got mortgage and you got real kids in your face for lunch money or whatever, whose protocol be damned? Fuck out of here. And that's where they get it fucked up. And until we get to the fuck it all moment and just start either whooping their asses or start just not complying with them. I don't care what race it is, whoever the oppressor is today, until we start whooping their ass back and not complying with them, we're not going to get the freedom, the financial freedom or otherwise, or the mental freedom or otherwise. We won't. We're at that point, people. And I can't be the leader because I just got a day. I just got a show. I got things to do. But I can help you find one. Shoot. You and Jaguar would either be best friends or enemies. cleaned up morning radio. I can't do it all. Would Gina Thompson do it? We'll see. Gina got to open up. What are the sizes on the merch? I got every size. Medium, large, extra large. Monifa, Blue Cantrell. What do we want to know from Blue? Hey, Blue. How you been, Blue? Khalees and Maya. We already told you Khalees is not climbing off of the lion to come and mess with us. She's not. She's farming. She's clean. She don't have time for action. She always doesn't want to be bothered. But I appreciate, because I would love to have her. Truth Hurts. Truth Hurts still alive? Didn't Truth Hurts die? Or are you saying the Truth Hurt? Wait. The Truth Hurts, the singer. Yeah. Didn't she? A woman wants to. All right, I'm posting this comment because I'm not saying that shit. That's what I thought you meant. Truth Hurts, the singer. Is she still alive? We just saw Crystal Waters this summer at the Rise Up thing, I think. Cheryl Pepsi Riley. I think Lily doesn't live in New York. Adrian from 3LW. Maya, Deborah Cox, Shantae Moore. Huh.
I'll take Danity Kane before 3LW.
Who from Danity Kane though?
I mean, as a group, 3LW, I think is
They said Adrian Balon, and I just remembered. I think she was from 3LW.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, so that's the same thing. You're right.
I was just recalling where I knew the name from. The Truth Hurts, the singer. I don't know where she's from. Mary don't want it. Mona Lisa, Swiss and them act like Versus is a celebration of music, so that's why they don't declare a winner. May I ask what's the issue between you and Mary? None really. Not really, because it's so old. Listen, niggas that were supposed to do right by me and swore before a congregation of people and a preacher have done me way worse. So I'm good with Mary. I don't have no problem. I just be playing right now. I've gotten out the truth, right? And I'm not harping on it anymore. It is what it is. I have no ill will. I have worked past my feelings on it. And so I'm good. And as you grow in time, if you're blessed enough to live and see and find out all the behind the scenes things that were going on, I put in perspective that she probably didn't know what was going on or what was being given to her, how it was acquired. And I don't think that she is a vocal person just based on you never hardly see her talking. Like, she's not a talker. So why would I expect her to come and have a conversation with me? She don't even have no beef. Like, she don't, like, now she probably does because I've taken the jokes too far, but way too far. But I'm not at war with nobody. And at one point we were cool. When I was in Philly, we were cool. I think I interviewed her. She invited me backstage one day. So we were cool. I don't know. I think it's when I get back in New York. I don't know. But I have no problem. I actually enjoy her as Monet. So. And I still love Real Love, the original one. Love that song. If Loving You is the thing she did with Casey. That. So, like, and occasionally when I'm with my band, I do the Mary version of Sweet Thing instead of Shaka. So I don't have no problem. Sherelle, that's fucked up. All right, so if federal employees are not allowed to take money, why is the criminalizing taking money from every which way and nobody's saying nothing to him? So nobody's supposed to eat, but certain people? We don't have a right to earn a living and take care of our families. And if the government isn't going to help them, like, isn't America? Oh, I can't. It's exhausting. Right. In a minute, they're going to be going upside blue-haired bitches' heads. Thank you, Missy. It's from St. Louis. So, well, it would have to be, I don't know. Mona Lisa, I keep hearing, we can't find. I reached out, thought I was about to get close, and it was a fan page. So maybe she doesn't want to be found. I think Mary knew what was going on. She seems known for taking music. She took Rainy Days from TLC, Per Ja Rule, and Every Day from Angie Stone and others. All right, you're going to trigger me back up. Good morning.
Me, I have to find you the tape.
What tape?
The Pretty Memories tape of Mary.
Oh. Please just let me stay clean. I just gave the grownest, dopest ass speech. Squashed the Mary B for once, for final. We'll have the official funeral next Monday when Mike comes back, so we can officially put that beef to bed, and maybe 50 and the rest of the guys can follow. I'm done with that. I'm always going. I crack jokes on everybody, myself included. I'm always first to get cracked on by me. So everybody's going to get a joke now and again, but there will be no more attacking or rehashing. I don't think it was ever attacking. There'll be no more accusing, and there'll be no more attacking or rehashing, whatever you want to call it, from me to Mary. So say it is. So say it's done. You mean to tell me that all them years? I mean, alive. Look, God is clearly talking to me. I just got a day. I got a brand partnership with Le Cool Champagne. And I got made executive producer of R&B Divas New York / caster. Well, that goes under the title. Like, the behavior got to level up to the titles at some point. And I've been invited to be the mistress of ceremonies at the Bergen, New Jersey chapter of the Lynx. I am the host, the MC. Like, God's blessing me. I got to measure up and show him I'm deserving. So that starts with dialing back the N-word, dialing back, rehashing. You don't get rid of the old, you don't have room for the new you. And on that note, we can call it a wrap. It's 11. I just looked. Spirit said, cut the shit, Jonesy. Voya, stop, Voya. Voya, stop. Voya, stop. I got a day. Stop for they take it back. Right, Mama Flip. I reached out to Flip, too, to let him know I'll be back in action on Thursday. Voya, how you blew it? You get on my nerves. You said, don't let that cup water pull you back. Wait, and Mark gave me 3 cup waters when I sung for him at Llewellyn's this weekend. We dropped by. I had to drop Courtney home anyway. And we dropped by. I think I usually sing for people's birthdays because that's my personal gift. And that Negro, came out the kitchen with from behind the bar with a personal gift for me, which is still in the bag. Bam. 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 Thank you, Mark, from Llewellyn Park. Damn shame. Y'all gonna purchase these t-shirts or I'm gonna do something bad to y'all. Huh? All right, I'm taking them down. I don't need cat hair getting on shit neither. This is an extra large, but it looks like a 2X. Oh, and by the way, I have to put another order in, but nobody asked for a Jonesy in the Morning t-shirt. How did all this get on here? Nobody asked for a Jonesy in the Morning t-shirt, so we didn't order any. So I'm about to, because the weather's breaking. And if you want, not that you would, you want me to sign anything, I will. These are cute. Price goes up now.
What size is that? Because people were asking.
Oh, this is a medium. I think that hoodie is a large. See, the medium even looks big. The medium even looks big to me, but it's a medium. This is a large. And then there's one more. And these are one of a kind. And this is a medium. Just got the bling on it, as you can see. And that's a medium. So if you're interested, you can still just email me after. Shaka told Mary to her face she sounded awful on Sweet Thing. Well, you know what? That's Shaka. Shaka was already an established legend who proved her weight. I was not so much when I discovered what happened to my songs and stuff. But it's fine. You know why it's fine? It's only fine because I wound up where I'm supposed to be. I can do it all. All Mary can do is sing. See, here we go again. I didn't mean to minimize that. Mary has chosen to just sing and dabble in acting. I've done movies. I do singing. I have a band. I do radio. I do podcasting. I do like TV talk. Entertainment correspondent, off the cuff, skits with the mayor. Like, I do it all. So I really don't even feel like there's a comparison. You said, ask Blue Cantrell if Blue Ivy was named after her. You know what? I just might have to. I might have to interview her for the show just so that I can ask that question. Thank you, Tara George. Appreciate that. And so everybody, again, if you have an idea who you think should be cast for R&B Divas New York, I am happy to explore. I am casting for New York R&B Divas, and I'm very excited to be EP on this project alongside the brilliant, the talented, the lovely Nikki Gilbert. Myself. And please make sure you go and subscribe to Divine9, the number 9TV.com. She's got some great material on there and some stuff coming that those not necessarily documentaries, but kind of documentaries about Black people living back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and we have a lot of history that hasn't been celebrated. You know, once in a while there's a movie and we're like, oh, wow, I didn't know that the female astronauts, oh, wow, I didn't know that the postal workers, oh, wow, I didn't know. There's plenty of that. And she's bringing that to that network. So I'm happy for her. She's moved past the P-Valley being stolen from her thing. And now look how the universe has opened itself up. She just did South by Southwest. And she's being recognized for being. Yeah, I think I do need to reach out to, who is Cutwater by? Produced by Cutwater Spirits. I'll start there.
That's the alcohol people. I remember I sent them a notification asking them to contact you. That's Budweiser.
So then I think I have a connect inside Budweiser. The Rodriguez boys. One of them used to work there. Might still. Cam and May Show use the N-word all the time. Emil, that's who I was thinking. Emil from Groove Theory. How much for the shirts? Let's start a bid. Nick, I agree with you. I agree. The freedom. She's right, Tommy. I think it's Divine. D-I, Divine. D-I-V-I-N-E, 9. Not with the D-E. Jonesy, RB Divas, try Olivia. If she's willing to open up, would love to hear her story. Huh, right? Olivia. They got to reach out to me because I ain't chasing. It's Cassie from New York. Child. That child is so legally bound, quiet. Jasmine Sullivan, right? That's right there in Philly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, YouTube, you're good. What did I think? I didn't watch it, but from what I'm hearing, it was fine because both of them could actually sing. Cassie's from Connecticut, where I'm from. Is she there now, though? Is she
11.
Everybody say a prayer or make a wish, depending on what you believe. Do you have the interview when you call into Wendy's show, come back from Philly? Oh, remember? I drove right. They called me and was like, come on. Well, first she celebrated me being fired. Good old Wendy. And then they invited me to come and talk on the show. And then when she realized that I actually was going to be competition, and she was like, wait a minute, that fast? They're going to put her back in New York? Then it was craziness again. Then her and Kevin started. I'm like, So I guess it would have been okay if I went to Power 105 at the time or Power 99 at the time. Like, I don't know what she wanted. I don't know what I could have done to make her or Kevin happy. I don't know. But that is the least. Terrell Hicks. Terrell. But that is the least. Like, aren't we too grown to be thinking of the things we could do to make other people comfortable with us? Just doing our jobs or feeding into our gifts? Like, how dare they? So when you ask if I'm friends with Wendy or if I'm enemies, I'm whatever she thinks I am. I watched Jaguar Wright do a set in Philly, 2 hours, never missed a note, and smoking Newports the whole time. I think I remember at the 5 spot. Is that where it was? I think the R&B Divas New York should be New York cast. I think New York needs to be New York for the next 15 years. Haven't we had enough out-of-town people trying to tell New York what New York should listen to, what New York should look like? So let me be the one to bring it back, New York. And there'll be other installments where we can do R&B Divas St. Louis, R&B Divas Detroit, R&B Divas wherever, Vegas. But let's give some good old-fashioned R&B diva love to the New York divas. Do you also have the Oh Well, so I'm talking about Tyra Banks, Jonesy, archive. What did I say? Oh, well. It was a Christmas carol. You will go to hell. I can't remember. How do you feel about people like Tyson Beckford who say Wendy's karma caught up with her? He's right. He's right. That's why I know Terrell is from New York. That's why that works. That fits. We just got to see. We got to see what works with who we already have in mind. Oh, and Nikki told me it's going to be hard. A lot of work. I feel it already. But I also forgot, as I'm patting myself on the back, to all the things that God has placed in my lap since I left that place. I just licensed out the 90s Girl concert for Punta Cana. Like, how you getting Negroes to cut full body checks, like full body checks. And you're not even connected to an institution anymore. Like I'm really out here. I'm out here doing things for real. And I know I'm not the only one. So for those of you that are doing it for yourselves and are running your own businesses, giddy, I know that's you. And not sure from day to day what's going to happen, what's going to be in the account, what's coming out the account. There's also a sense of relief that you don't have to kiss no ass and deal with dumb people that have never done what you do and could never do what you do. But because they interview well, they wind up being your boss. Yeah. Thank you, Nick Music. Yeah, we're doing stuff. And thank you to Nikki Gilbert for whoever suggested. I can't remember. Was it Jonesy that suggested R&B Divas New York? And I just texted her, and then 2 weeks later, here we are. Like, come on, A-Live. Like a New Yorker. What did Cardi say? This was my favorite part of the concert. She said, what's her real name? Beltrice? Whatever her real name. She said, Beltrice is from the Bronx, but Cardi from Jersey. I've been here for 8 years. So I say, Tarsha is from Queens. Miss Jones is from Harlem. And Jonesy is from Philly. / Jersey. That's what it was. I'm like, where did I get that clap from? That girl from Black Ink, the one that pulled her wig off and was fighting the other girl. What was her name? What was her name? The animated one that we loved. By Chabella. Chabella, sorry. I said Chabella. Well, at least females just when they've been to your house. Y'all just frenemies. Yeah, we're just frenemies. What's the girl name?
But Cardi B, I'm from Jersey, bitch.
Right.
Yeah, bitch, I've been living here for 8 years. And I got my family out here from Trenton.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all. So I like that she did that. So now I can do that. Because Tarsha is from Queens. Miss Jones is from Harlem. And Jonesy is from Jonesy in the AM in Philly. That's when they started calling me Jonesy on the radio. And Jersey. Sky, when she said, here for the team, here for the team. I am here for the motherfucking team. I love that. Do y'all remember that on that episode? That's one of my favorite talk lines. And when Cardi said, a bitch that got beef with me, gonna have beef with me forever. And she spun around. Oh, she's a who? Bel Callis from the Bronx. But she ain't say that Cardi B from Jersey shit at the New York show, I'm sure. That concert was probably scripted and crafted. Somebody told her what to say at each point, probably, and said, just be yourself. But, you know, at this point, you should introduce yourself. At this point, you do a song. At this point, you do this. At that point, you know. Stage director. Here for the team. Here for the team. I am here for the motherfucking team. No, it was definitely Sky. It was whatever happened to Sky? What happened to that franchise? I know they tried to do it in like Chicago or something. Chicago must be wild. Why are they always wild? Like, I know their life is pretty hard. Like, pretty damn hard, right? As a kid, you grow up fast in Chicago. I can imagine. But even that installment of Black Ink was fucking, like, rough to watch. Right, Nikita? I know she ain't do that shit. Yes, Ronnie Head. Yup. I am your family. Yup. Oh, so I'm Nicole in Jersey. That's who I am in Jersey. So I am Jonesy in Philly, and I'm Nicole in Jersey because my Jersey City family only calls me Nicole. That's how I know it's them when they call. Even now that I got family in Atlanta, even they call me Nicole. Oh, sorry, A-Live. What about Lil Mo? I'm not against Lil Mo. I'm not against any of them. It just has to work. It just has to be a fit. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be chasing or creating controversy. But I'm saying if you got some shit going on in your life that might be controversial, come on board. Come on board. Let's work it out. Let's make a show. But you got to be willing to share. Thank you, Eric. I had a lot of colors this weekend. I changed it up. I said enough of the black, enough of the leather, enough of the tight fit. Enough. Thank you. They said Lil' Kim looked like a vampire leprechaun when Cardi brought her out on stage. It's time for me to shut this show down anyway. Why? She's herself during the concert, but for every city, the show is scripted for some parts. I agree. And that's smart. Because you don't want to look like you don't know what to say or you ain't got nothing to say, because then you start saying the wrong stuff. Black ink was too ratchet. The Chicago version was like, Vampire Leprechaun is crazy work. Thank you. Thank you. I got all these cut waters. What's one to do? I just finished work. No, I'm not doing no tequila paloma. So, have you guys heard about BBC? Y'all know what BBC is? What BBC is? Greetings, Miss Jones. Would you tell us the story of how you collaborated with Jaheim on his Waiting on You song? It's one of my favorite songs from that album. Thank you, Sarah Lee. A friend of mine named Big Phil was a big record guy at Warner Brother Records and knew me from Harlem. And when they were putting the album together, I think it was a combination of, let's get someone that, you know, actually can sing, and someone that's also that could help promote, because I was on radio full time then. So they called me. It's just that simple. And I loved his voice because Eric from Blackstreet had been sending me studio clips to listen. He was like, yo, I'm working with this guy. His name is Jaheim. And yo, when I tell you, he's the truth. And Eric, he don't give it up for nobody easily. He's very, very. And then when I'm hearing, I'm like, that sounds like you. He's like, well, I'm referencing a lot of them. But the fact that he can make himself sound like that, like, it's just, yeah. BBC, as in the British TV channel, or Big Eggplant. No, it's a drink. It's this small. And it's Shaq's alcohol called Beatbox. So apparently it's Beatbox and Cut Water. So that's the C. The C is for cut. And they said that I should give y'all a show with that. They said I'll be halfway asleep, yawning and drooling. Beatbox and Cut Water. So I think I'm gonna try that on Flip's show with Shampoo on Thursday. Giddy said, as a matter of fact,
then I need to have Mel with you, me with you, and whoever else with you to surround you, being your complete bodyguard.
I'm safe with Flip.
Flip could just let the line. He'll hold on to the leash, but he'll let him keep going. You need somebody.
Oh no, Miss Jones. Miss Jones, no. Ms. Elena said I should try it on Jones and After Dark first. Okay, I think that's safe enough. I'm gonna go and find some today. I'll do the Thursday because I can't just abandon them. But I just been busy. I had things to do. All right. So I don't know. We got lunch money for today. I know I did an extra 30 minutes just now. Just because I got a day doesn't mean that you shouldn't pay. Let's make that very, very clear. All right, guys, I want you to enjoy. Oh, thank you. Come on. Thank you. The BBC before false advertisement. What is that? No, not that BBC. Beatbox and Cut Water BBC. Ms. Elena, you're full of bright ideas, but I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them so. Two Girls Mom, thank you. Thank you, John. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I don't know if that's the real number or not. If so, we're at 177, and we were supposed to be off, but I got some paperwork to do. So let me get my stuff done so I can come back and play. If you see a notification and the sun is down, you know what it is. Appreciate you guys for your time. 187 likes. That's nice. So that means we must have hit 200 again today. I couldn't see it. Have a great day, Trinero. Bye, Ox. Everybody be well and get out at least for a minute and get you some sunshine. Giddy, thank you. Thank you, Kim from Harlem. Kim, do you think you need an additional moderator?
Kim stepped out. She had a meeting to go to.
Oh, okay. Do you think she needs an additional moderator?
I back her up with my other account, so I'm watching it too. But yeah, eventually she probably will need some help. But I try to back her up. Plus, sorry, we text each other during the show too to let each other know if we see something weird.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. See, my team got my back. Here for the team. Here for the team. I am here for the mother. Tynero, just I'll talk to you after. I'll send you an email. Thank you, Ms. Elena. Christina, thank you. I'm sick, so I'm staying home for the day. Well, if you feel bad, then yeah. Right, Grayson? Overtime. Ayo, you have a great day too. All right, guys. The end. Miss Britt, take care.